Hi, Snoo Snoo. How you doing? Oh, thank you for the update. Oh my god. Thank you. New update now! You haven't bet. Bonjour! Don't do this! Ha! Okay. Hi, Nitro! Hi, TV! Hi, friends! Guys, I'm so mad. So, with YouTube, you have to pick the... Hi, Nathan! Hi, Common! Why on YouTube? It's something... Oh, no, it's I'm doing a React stream today, and I don't think it fits on Twitch for the content I make on Twitch. Also, it's I don't want to have alerts going on, so it'll pull away from us watching the trailers, and it's really hard to turn off every single alert on Twitch for me. Yeah. Also because this is gonna go up on the React channel one way or another, and I was like, oh, I'll just live stream on the React channel instead. Yeah. Oh my god. What's angering is though it's the link I posted on here and on socials to say, hey, we're gonna be watching the Summer Game Fest. Link no longer works because so on OBS you have to hit select broadcast. You select your uploaded broadcast, right? That's how you guys see the schedule on YouTube. And then you hit start streaming, which does not actually start streaming. It starts going to YouTube. I wish Twitch kind of did this actually, but it goes to YouTube so you can see like the health of the stream. You can edit any settings you want if you want to lower latency or whatever. And then you hit start broadcast. The thing is, OBS is kind of laggy when you hit start or like start live or whatever. And I clicked it. It didn't do anything. It didn't even show it got clicked or anything. So I was like, okay, maybe I didn't click it hard enough or something. So I clicked it again. It ended the live stream. And the thing is, once it goes live, even if it's a couple seconds, it goes off. The whole video, you can't pull it up again. You have to make a whole new one. I'm like, ah! If we get a shadow drop for Arc Raiders, they're gonna boy howdy. Arc Raiders is that new looter shooter, right? Yeah, there are a lot of alerts, and we all know that chat is 100%. Yeah, exactly. It's very hard to contain you guys. Smart. How you guys doing today, by the way? Are you guys ready for some games? We got a minute. This is not the... Where's the game show? Okay, here we go. We got a minute 37. They keep putting like test on the... A new extraction shooter, yeah. You're good? Hey, I like to think I'm quite well behaved. Need more games. Been getting more MVPs and rivals. Oh, nice! What baby? What baby? They can't redeem treat for Nami. Come here, come here. She's trying to jump up here to try to get you guys to give Nami a treat, but she doesn't know. She doesn't know the difference on live streams, you know? I'll just give you one anyway. I'll pretend someone gave you the bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. Leslie's as far as stream chat goes. There you go, baby. There you go. Don't eat at me. Don't eat at me. Yeah? Oh, did they? Oh, okay. Did they change her up? Did they change her up? I'm gonna turn off the closed captioning. Hope you guys don't mind. They made some new team ups. Oh, because the new heroes, right? Seven, 6. Oh man, what are they showing today? I'm predicting Final Fantasy IX Remake and Resident Evil 9. That's my predictions. I already knew. Just kidding. No, I don't know if you guys know, but if you type into ChatGPT like about Summer Game Fest or whatever, it says shit like new announcements for Final Fantasy IX Remake and Resident Evil 9. I was like, is this real? So those are my predictions because of ChatGPT.
energy. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry.
I like the colors.
Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date, and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything, including, yes, some brand new game announcements.
One of our mods just sent me pictures of him sitting in the audience on the right over there. I'm going to keep on the lookout.
Let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games.
Look at those! Repo, Monster Hunter Wilds, Oblivion!
Sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden.
So this is the loudest I can make
trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring
as long as it's not over by voice,
creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay.
Fuck
they might
yeah!
get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game.
How do I get rid of it?
Of under 30
oh, there we go.
Developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system.
100%, and I'm glad.
But
I haven't played it, but I'm glad.
18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020.
Dang.
The challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Yes! Elden Ring? It's in Night Rain 2.
You think you're the Harbinger. You might be.
Is it a new From Software game? Like, what is this? Hi, Budweiser.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Oh, indie. This is indie? Oh yeah, this definitely can't be From Software. There's go. Ooh.
They'll worship you until you fail. Then what?
This looks sick.
You're no god, but neither have they.
Bruh. The monster designs are just, they're so cool. Mortal Shell 2? I didn't even know there was a 2026. Aw. I need to keep up steam.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come. But right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at
Oh, I
Risky
have the
Reel.
first one
Over the
in my
years, Fortnite
wish
has
list.
innovated with mass-scale
For anyone who
live
wants a
in-game
wish
events.
list.
And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
I wish I still played Fortnite.
Bad feeling about this.
Because this would be pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Other than seeing the silly skins in the Star Wars universe. Actually, I couldn't take it seriously. Never mind. I take back what I said.
Everything you've got.
I don't know.
Think I saw
'Cause
Jonesy.
you know I'd
All
play
right.
either the sock monkey or
Right
fish
now,
sticks.
it is an honor to welcome
And-
to
and
Summer
seeing
Game
those in the
Fest
Star
a
Wars.
legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games,
Hideo
he
Kojima!
pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions.
It's Hideo,
and
tell
we
you.
are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in
No?
welcoming the great Mr. Hideo
Okay.
Kojima.
I was like, in person. I thought he has been at these before. I fucking told you! Oh my god! I'm so jealous and distant right now. He gets to breathe the same air as
Great to see
Kojima.
you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2.
Me
So
too.
let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナ
Yoshi
になったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
そのコロ
the
ナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます。
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a
I cannot
special
wait to
exclusive
play
clip
this.
for
Like,
SGF.
most of you
Let's take a
know
look
that
at this.
Death Stranding was one of my most favorite games of all time. Of all time. I cannot wait for 2.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
I think I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen. We connected the world and now all the old world problems are gonna start happening again. Because I don't think connection was a good thing. I think that's what the
No
game was trying to say.
smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? For a living?
I'm a porter.
Like
So
Sam?
thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
I'm not sure who these two are in the. But I heard they were gonna try to make it not story
that was,
spoiler on the
clip from
trailer.
The game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
まあ DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけ
I
ど、
can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が
You
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって、
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど、
on
マッツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的に
Max.
は彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で、
by story,
まあ 2では出せない。
he will not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのがマ
But
ッツ
this
さ
time,
んの代わりというか、そ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します。
did for DS2
で、
this
まあ、クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超え
character,
るようなキャラク
but
タ
I
ーを作ろう
think
として、まあ、ルカさん
we
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て、
like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクター
So
になった
Luca
と
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技もして
it
いた
was
だい
great.
て、
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで、
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know.
Thanks.
That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ゲームプレイシーンっていうの
Yes,
を出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので、
the gameplay scene
見
of
に
Neil.
来てください。
So hope you enjoy, will join us Sunday, too.
Excellent. All right. Thank you so much. Hideo Kojima,
Was it gonna-
everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima.
I was
Thank
gonna
you.
skip Sunday.
All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Huh? Oh, never mind. I thought that was the lady who did the
Thanks,
Disney
Jeff,
Dreamlight
and
Valley
hello,
thing recently.
Summer Game Fest. I am so excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Huh.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war,
Sick.
but war found me. I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death.
I was hoping this was that medieval zombie game. There's like 2 different ones coming out of that.
But that's just my story. Go write your own.
This looks sick. What is it? Chronicles Medieval. That looks pretty cool. I'd rather have the
That
zombies
was a
though.
very cool new project in
No,
a
that looks
brutal
very cool.
European medieval world.
Sick.
Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Everyone's trying to make their own Mario Kart clone. I can't say anything though, because I was playing the shit out of Dizzy Speedstorm for a bit there. I think that was my most favorite. Definitely not because I have favoritism for Disney. Oh really? I'm just not a huge fan of racing games in general. Oh, it's Hatsune Miku! Did I say Miko? Oh my god, Miku! I know how to say words. Really? Oh my god, that's the dude from Like a Dragon, isn't it? The Yakuza games? Oh shit, Joker! Sick! I might play it for Joker. Oh really? They have the boards from Sonic Riders in there? Sonic Racing, now we're talking. I am... they pulled me in with the Joker!
But that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Oh, dang!
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you for
I'm
getting me
honored
into
to be
video
here to
games.
talk about our latest Sonic Racing game.
I don't like
Sonic Racing Crossworld is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future Travel Ring.
It would have to be an off-stream type of game for sure, if I did.
Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Oh shit!
So
Shots
you
fired!
can race against all of your friends across all of the platforms. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the Travel Ring.
Oh! Oh, peep. Nah, this is gonna be a bestseller. Wait, oh, it's in Minecraft? They're doing a Minecraft crossover, or they're gonna have...
and Sonic. I guess you could say, you gotta go craft.
Yeah, that's gonna be a bestseller immediately. They just appeal to every single child.
Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
This isn't the one they showed at State of Play, right? No, it doesn't look like it. I know. Right, Susu's like... Some of these are like really quiet, some are really loud.
Time.
Oh, jeez.
For some,
Oh, sick.
it heals. For others, it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield, could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
monster designs are pretty cool. Yeah, the candle. Yeah. The combat looks pretty fun. Oh, it's Code Vein. I never played the first one. Yeah. Oh, yeah? I already like this gameplay style. It feels kind of little nightmarish. Wait, is that new one from them? No, I said Epic. Is it that Reanimal or whatever it's called? And oh, okay, never mind. That looks. Can we wish list that?
That was a very moody, cool new game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
There's something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
I want to play this.
Crooks beware. Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who have bent the city to their will.
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
And those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy. Here we go.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer.
I'm not mad. Troy
We've been
Baker's
talking
in
to them for a
everything.
while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world.
Warcraft?
Any guesses? Let's take a look.
Is it Warcraft? It's an RTS. No? Based on Warcraft? No. The Flesh. Oh, yeah. Wait, Game of Thrones! That's Jon Snow! Sorry. Why'd I say it like that?
You may think you know how the game is played. But this is not the game you know.
It does feel like Bioshock meets Disney on that previous one, though. Yeah, an RTS? Is that my queen? The one who got done fucking dirty? So dirty! Thanks for the lurk!
This is your legacy.
No, it's gonna be more like... Is it real-time strategy like StarCraft, Warcraft, Age of Empires? So XCOM's more turn-based.
You decide who wins.
Sorry if I'm yelling. It's really loud in my ears.
And who dies.
I hope so. I hope so. I miss like good RTS games. The last one was the Age of Mythology remake, honestly. Oh my god. I wasn't yelling. Okay, thank you. Lannister. Oh, he became a White Walker. Oh no!
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Oh, was that Tywin Lannister's voice?
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action adventure RPG.
Mundfish. Same.
The great Silkovsky
Same.
said, one could count 1,000,000 billion suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent beings? It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
Pretty!
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this.
No, that one's the Naughty Dog one.
The dawn of a new era.
Interstellar, is that the one you're thinking of?
The era of a...
Oh, I need to finish this. The first one was awesome. Like when I played, it was hilarious. We're for sure getting copyrighted. They're for sure gonna be like, hey, you're demonetized. I know, I've been having to go. I know, the audio mixing is terrible. I was gonna say something, but I was like, hopefully they don't notice me going. Oh! Don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Robot booties are great. Ooh, that's sick. I need to finish this first one. Get back with my refrigerator
That's
girlfriend.
Right. Atomic Heart 2 is in active development at Mundfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro-futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Mundfish today.
Aww. They got 2 games? 2 games to show.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself.
It's a planet.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Oh, it's the tweets! Is it a multiplayer? And the granny? The Cube Atomic Universe? That's...
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Mundfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a massive levitating cube. You can see there where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving.
Sick.
All right, let's
I can't
jump into
see it
the
on here
Marvel
yet.
Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Yeah. I'm so glad people are embracing the retro type games again. There was something very special back in the day with these games. Freaking sick. This looks awesome. This looks like something you'd go back in the day to the arcade to play. The new Game of Thrones game, it was something Westeros?
Oh my world. What is this place?
War for Westeros. War here, I'll link it.
You don't have a chance.
This is Onimusha?
Not enough. I need more. Pick your battle, piggy.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi.
Why did that almost sound like Jack Black? Jack Black sounded like he was jumping. What's that mean?
Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
I never played the first one. Or like any of them. How many are there? Can you tell me? There's a few of them, right? I've never played any of them. 4? Oh.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Soundstring Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it.
Final
Here is
Fantasy?
an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Arcade fighting, yes, please. Oh, it's like that kind of puppet. Oh my! I don't know why I started thinking of those ventriloquist dummies. I should have known they meant like Muppet puppet.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform.
Yeah, Street Fighter has a ton too.
Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
So this is an arcade beat 'em up, right?
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
It's making me think Clay Fighter. Feel that boxing. That looks sick. Here, hold on, let me pull it up.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game, In Deception We Trust.
I can't see it on here. It's not on here. They always do this. Wish it.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better
Welcome
escape
in.
the castle.
This looks cool and all,
Now
but
the
I don't think it's my
paths
cup
to
of tea.
victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your
I was hoping
invitation
something more puzzly.
awaits.
Oh, Square Enix.
That was Killer Inn, a
Yeah, I
24-player
don't
multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's
Is it
hard to
actually
believe this
social
next game was first
deductions?
announced
'Cause it seems
at
like you just
TGA
shoot
in
up everyone.
2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
I only just heard about this a couple months ago because Jet told me. I've never even heard of it. Yeah, right, Smolder? It just seemed more like a shoot 'em up. If there's actual like deduction and stuff like that, that'd be cool. Like Town of Salem and stuff like that. That'd be cool.
Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to walk this path alone.
I might have heard of this
Surround
and
yourself
forgot
with
about it.
resourceful friends.
Some of the shots look kind of familiar.
Here, you are in control.
So just kill everyone then, right? That's why it's kind of weird. Like, oh, okay. Because I'm sure a lot of people are just going to play it like a Call of Duty game. Unless you're not allowed to, like they have actual restrictions. It looks retro, right? Like all of it looks kind of retro.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios. All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Yes, Nusu, that's what it felt like. The logo for sure looked really 70s. I wish I cared more about Dune. I can understand why people love it, but I cannot get over the whole desert look. Like, I get so bored looking at desert scenery all the time. I get why people like it though, you know? I just can't get... If I wanted to look at a desert the whole time, I'll just walk outside. I'm in Arizona. That's what I used to say about GTA though. Oh, it's a builder too? Ooh. That's what I say about GTA though. When I still lived in SoCal, I'd be like, GTA, I could just go outside. Granted, I really want to play 6. Oh, really? What got you bored? Was it just the environment or like quests? Because it's like an MMO, right? Is it like an MMO survivor builder? It's $180 in your country, Smolder. What? I changed the ads to be as conservative as possible so you guys get as little as possible because I was like, MMO survive Warhammer over Dune. Warhammer Dune. MMO survival resource gathering builder. Okay. I mean, it looks cool. It's just so much sand. I feel like Anakin Skywalker. Oh, like Icarus, but desert. Oh, which we're finally getting to check out Icarus soon.
Fall to ash, consumed by the void.
Yeah, right, Susu? That's stupid.
Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
This looks very Soulsborne too. A lot of people copy the Elden Ring or the Soulsborne vibes.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God.
Yeah, Smolder, exactly. Which one, Sealy? Yeah, Susu, it's true. People are really into Souls-like games now. Like, might as well cash it in.
To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
I still want to play it. I still want to play it.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
Is it Wuthering Waves?
What happened while I was out? So
Here's for Chrono Odyssey for anyone interested.
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory.
I never doubted that you'd end up here.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimon
Oh, is
this
it?
time?
A rat.
You can't pull me into another gotcha game. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets.
I like the art style. Is
Don't
it?
come back.
So cute, little robot. The little robots.
That's Mio Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play
That's Mio.
right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
Bruh! All made by hand and stop motion. Oh, say no more. Video games are wonderful. Video games are amazing. Look at how beautiful this is. Oh, it's like Split Fiction a little bit. On the side scroller parts.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
For your oh god. Out of Words. Oh man, I'm so there. It's not on
What a
Steam
really
yet.
unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise
Oh,
from
stop.
the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy
Have the
can hurt you
bones.
like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
Teach them a lesson.
remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Biggie Puttana!
Miss family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
Yeah, I think it's like a prequel Mafia
And
game.
who are you, Enzo?
Yeah.
And if
Maybe
you
that's
thought
where I
that guy
start
was a
with Mafia
stud,
games.
Just wait till
I've never
you see
played any
this
of them.
next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
If more games did that, you know how great it is when they do like friend passes. That yeah, because I used a Fubar's friend pass on Split Fiction. You'd get a lot more fans doing that. Oh my god, is it like Beautiful Katamari but with... No. Wait? No. Never mind. It's not like Katamari. Like some of it, I could see a little cut of. I like this. This is cute. This is adorable. This is giving me the same vibes as Astro Bot with the feeling like a kid again. Oh yeah, yeah, Sebas. Hi, Chichu. That's cute.
Hello, Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
Sandy! Okay! When she said squirrel, I was like, I don't know why, but I completely blanked on SpongeBob. It's going great.
Brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
It sounds like Timmy Turner.
Imagination! Go big, go burn!
What is this? I think you're right, because then they had the one from Fairly Odd Parents. I think you're right.
Since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Man, I still need to play this. What was the name of that last one, guys? I'm sorry. I think I missed it. Well, I saw it, but you know how my memory is. He immediately went into the net. Dice of Death. Oh, it's not on Steam yet. It's the Liza P DLC. I've been wanting to play this so bad. Oh, wow. Shadow Drop? Same.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right.
Why did I look up Nickelodeon? This pops up.
Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement.
Piquing my interest too. Both great.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. My plates full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes. Plates of pain. Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates. Plates. The garden is lush and green.
This looks awesome. Ooh, time stuff though? Oh no. Give it to me!
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
I know, yeah, absolutely love it. You guys know how I love timed stuff or being chased in anything. It's like, it's the best.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
I've never played it. I've never played Blade and Soul. Is it any good? Oh! I just did his third part, so I think the mining one's the last part. I think that's when you unlock that popcorn bucket. Was it? The art's pretty. Oh, is it Jinx? That's Jinx. That's 100% Jinx. Ah. Ooh, okay. Oh my god! It's Saitama! One push! I don't know how you do a crossover with that, considering he can one-shot everybody. Oh my god, is that Seven Deadly Sins? Why am I talking like, oh my god! This is beautiful. It looks like Genshin. Right? Sometimes have to get the sage and salt circle. I don't know what y'all talking about. Maybe it's not gacha too. I wouldn't mind a Genshin game that's not gacha. Do want now.
5.6 is available today. This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live
Same.
in real time.
I'm done with gacha games.
Coming to UEFN. It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mangilsa Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
I want to play this one so bad. I would love to see more of that. Hopefully tomorrow's panels with all the indie devs, they'll show more. Actually, we have Day of the Devs after this too. I'm gonna have to run to the bathroom for Day of the Devs.
We altered the course of nature.
Jurassic Park?
Unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us.
It's Goldblum.
To nurture what we have set free. To find hope
Isn't that
within
Goldblum?
this chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Oh yeah. He just read. Ah, sick! It's the third one? Oh wow. I played a little bit of both. If you're into stuff like Planet Zoo and stuff, definitely cool. Oh wow. I know. Yeah, that one looks sick. That one looks so much better than the and the other ones were already
Hi,
really cool.
I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight.
Like Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat,
not Gypsy Rose, but
roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Ooh! Ooh, look how retro! Oh, so retro. Ooh! From the creator to... Oh, I didn't realize that was Shovel Knight. Bro, all these retro-looking games coming out are gonna make me start only doing retro and retro-adjacent games. Like, that's crazy.
All right.
That's awesome.
This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let me see what this says.
I know, it's gonna get crazy.
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And three, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, wait.
It's
All right, let's take a look.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first predictable tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend.
That's not Ryan Reynolds.
Escape the
It sounds a lot like him, though.
late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder.
There's no way.
Care for exotic pets. the elderly.
Oh my god!
With Hip Hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy is a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome.
I wonder if they got Nolan North again for it.
Fries. All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
All your dreams of being inside me.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Next year at Gamescom, last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light the Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Oh? I know, right? It's like, I'm sold. Finally, out of all the games they've shown for VR. Wait, is this State of Decay 3?
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath.
No.
He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
No.
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
This is not Save Decay 3. Oh, sick! Sick! Oh, sick! It does look Dying Light-ish. Wait, it might be Dying Light 3! That looks so Dying Light now. The parkour. Wait, Techland!
I don't care how high his walls are, or how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me. All the years he took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do!
Yeah, I think if they showed anything State of Decay 3, it's gonna be during the Xbox showcase. Maybe I should watch that. Cause Bethesda too. It was the new DLC. It's for Dying Light 2. Was it DLC? Or it's like a side game?
E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
There's the big news.
Oh no,
Dying
it's a
Light the Beast
full-on
is
game.
coming on August 22nd, Gamescom.
It's a standalone.
All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
Well, I don't know if I ever blew up cars as a teenager.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
This looks sick, though.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night. And The
I gotta play
Cure.
this.
I love The Cure.
Yeah, I think this is geared to like probably 70s kids, because then they would be teenagers in the 80s.
Experience it for yourself.
That's sick. That's really cool.
Mixtape, Nothing but the hits.
That looks sick. Mixtape. Oh, is it on here?
I trust
It's on Steam for wish listing.
a beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment?
Oh, 100%.
Destinies are sealed.
Probably like a Discord stream or something if anybody cares to watch it.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
Kinda, huh?
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Yo, I hope Capcom and Square Enix have more stuff to show, or else my predictions are coming.
Are you with me?
But
We will live on in this world.
this looks cute.
No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope.
The art style's great. I wonder if all the cutscenes look like that.
And the guardians of the sacred tree.
That's cute.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown. This is Axe of Blood.
Yeah, and it's so Twisted Metal and Dino Crisis would be great announcements.
They left me with nothing. No justice.
9 people?
Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Oh, so yeah, single dem 9 for yeah. This is what I'm freaking talking about. Indie devs doing like AAA style games, and probably for a fraction of the price. Let's freaking go.
Bad dot line.
Axe of Blood. I'm wishlisting that.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today.
Right?
Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade.
Exactly, Suzu. Yeah. This seems very... Wait, is Scott Pilgrim? Oh shit. The first Scott Pilgrim game was awesome. I need to rewatch Scott Pilgrim. No, I must. I'm gonna have to play this. We need to go through the first one too. I never beat that. I was playing that with somebody. They didn't want to play anymore, and I didn't want to continue without those. So I was like, oh. I love this style of gaming. Absolutely love it. The art's so pretty. I don't care how old it looks. It's just so pretty. That stuff never gets old.
Scott Pilgrim is back with
Pixel
his
art
fist
never
flying
gets
in a
old.
brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time.
We
The streets of my
should.
hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer.
It's Mommy
So indeed,
Dimitrescu.
if you dare, we've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision.
Capcom knew exactly what they were doing when they made Lady Dimitrescu. Like, you know, they knew the thirst. Mother.
Since the dawn of time,
Guys, I think I'm picking up First
humankind has
Descendant
been
for no
obsessed
reason.
with the hard.
What is happening?
Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum.
Oh. I heard this game is extremely toxic. Oh, I see. Well, I love that.
Just got harder.
So they kind of live for the toxicity. Okay. See, as long as it's that. Yes, it's a mass. Yeah, okay.
What are you doing here? Come with me.
Gorgeous.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens feed on.
Is it that?
I've been seeing things.
This isn't the same universe as like Detroit, right?
Feels
I don't think that's the same. I don't think it's the same devs though.
I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Hey, yes, Lucer, yeah. Just give me a holler.
I don't want any part of your future.
I might have to if they have waifus like that. This looks sick.
It's activating.
Mind's Eye. Mind's Eye. And it's $60, guys. Oh, with Hitman.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak.
They're
CEO
not going
of
with the
IO Interactive.
$70.
We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Build a Rocket Boy, and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
That looks like
This
a AAA game, and they're still going for the old gaming prices. Yeah! This one looks sick.
This week, we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
I need to play a Hitman game. The only one I played, I think, was like, what was it called? Hitman Go?
Is the elusive shadow banker, known only as.
It was like a puzzle game.
A financial mastermind.
Oh, is that Mads Mikkelsen?
He has arranged
shit, it
a
is.
high-stake poker game at the Casino
Sorry,
Monarchique
YouTube.
in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though.
He was so good at Death Stranding.
Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right. Everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Distant! Next time I see Distant, I'm gonna be like, tell me what it smelled like.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining
In
us.
that room.
Thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it.
Kojima and Mads Mikkelsen in the same
I've always had
freaking.
a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of the Schiffer once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time is a little different. He's more confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several paths, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
They joke around too much with all these shadow drops.
And if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make
It's a LEGO party game.
LEGO Party!
Get ready
for a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
It looks like Mario Party!
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings.
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini-games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Community game night?
Whoa, that's a lot.
Is it only up to 4?
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow! We've got all that and more in Lego
I know.
Party!
I know, I think too many. It'd be too much if it's more than 4, but do a tournament.
Whoa, that is looking
That
mighty
looks awesome! Ginger, I don't blame you. Lego games are so fun.
All right, next, a new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and
see it on
Moonshot
here.
Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce
Is it no PC?
the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload.
That "let's go" yell almost sounded like distant. I'm like, nah, I'm not distant. No, unless it is distant. I don't want party anyway. Oh yeah, capture card. I want to get the new Elgato. They have like a new one that's kind of like mine, where it's external instead of like the one you put in your PC. Yeah, distance on the right side of the screen.
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
That's why, like, next time I see him, I'm gonna shake him and be like, "Tell me what the room smelled like when it smelled like when Kojima and Mads Mikkelsen walked out."
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
There have been some really good announcements so far.
One can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals. The dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory.
This
Those who ate of the fruit
makes me miss
lives
Behemoth, the game studio.
passed their
They haven't done
knowledge
shit.
to future generations. Until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see.
This is cool.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Hi, Wimpy. That looks cool. That looks cool. Oh, you did. Damn.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
I need. This looks spooky dooky. Whoa! Stalker meets Days Gone, huh? Oh. Oh! So it's called Ill? I have to go through a lot of these wish lists and add them to the horror game list we have, so we can keep an eye out on
little babies. All right, Mecha Break is one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know just one thing. When is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
It better not be a shadow drop.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation.
That's too many already. Can you imagine, like, all these people who, like, who play all these games are like, which one do I start with first? They all came out today. I didn't even know I couldn't prepare. Ugh, these mechs give me a boner. Oh. This game looks so freaking awesome. The visuals on this, I know this is probably not gameplay, but this is awesome. I'd watch an entire movie if it was like this, like, oh, July 1st? That's less than a month. How could you do this to me?
In this next title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Give us the small indie devs. Oh, Epic Games Publishing. Are they going to show us any Bloomhouse? I've been waiting for Bloomhouse.
Mechanicals approaching.
Is it grounded? Is it grounded? Play a grasshopper?
You must now face a stark reality.
It's grounded. Play a grasshopper.
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
whatever it takes. We find a way.
Infinite seminal.
2026 marks
No,
the
say it
30th
out loud so I know how
anniversary
it's
of a legendary
pronounced.
video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
Happy birthday.
Guys! Guys!
Birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。
30th anniversary. Are you announcing
さて
another?
お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それではこれからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
That was it's an announcement to an announcement. No, don't do this to me.
Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait
No,
for
one
when
of the
time
sisters
is right
passed
to
away.
share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
They announced an announcement. Are you freaking kidding me?
Let's rumble. Alice.
Yeah, Japan. This looks like an anime fighting game. Ooh, Ginger, yeah. Oh my god, that's incredible. Yeah, at least we know it's coming. Huh. Years 1 through 2 Fighter Edition? Wait a minute. A life servicing? Yeah! Roided out Lady Beard. Yeah.
Get him, y'all.
This looks very Fortnite. Oh, it is Fortnite, isn't it? The font's the same even. Why were his legs doing that?
Countdown begins.
The music's great.
Adios.
Oh yeah, Team Fortress. Yeah, I see that, Snuggles. Yeah.
Wish list now.
is cool. That looks cool.
That was Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of Capture the Flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi, Wuchang Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
Is this bloodshed really what you wanted? Fate is all set in stone. You can't change how it ends. What will it take to finally awaken you?
That's so cool. That one's $50 too. Damn. Loving all these games that I'm so sorry. Loving all these games that are
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
Find them.
That's cool. Huh.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting. And it's the debut title from the 53-member
It's getting put down today, and my sister sent a picture.
Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This
I knew it
weekend,
was
to
happening
celebrate
today,
SGF,
but I
you can
really
take
didn't want to
advantage
miss this
of
with you guys,
XP
so I
all weekend long.
So I decided to stream anyway.
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage? Adaptability. Their greatest weakness? Me.
It's
My
okay.
Story.
She lived a really long, good life.
Is yours.
It's just sad, you know. It's still, she's been a long time member of the family. This is adorable. So many Genshin-like games. Oh, thanks, guys. No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. I told her to give her one last kiss for me and tell her thank you for watching over my sister for so long. Oh yeah, Splitgate I think officially came out today. Splitgate 2? Oh, dang. They have the Ultimate Founders Pack. Splitgate. It's like this. It's a shooter that they use portals.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet. I died. I came back. Here we go. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
I misheard you.
Another
Slit.
game
You're like
throwing
slick
back
it.
to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
I like the art style already. Yep, definitely. I love everyone's bringing like the retro cartoon look back too. Is he laying in his own vomit?
Another relapse, huh?
I think so. I think he paid with it too.
Get well soon.
Yeah. Ooh, it looks like it plays like Lollipop Chainsaw.
For someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Yeah, dark and artsy. I love this. This is great. Willie the Chili? Was that his name? Did I read that right?
Look a little unwell.
Into the Unwell. That's awesome.
Hey guys,
Splitgate!
I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends. And 20 million of you played with
His
us.
freaking hat.
Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo. And I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year. And I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Yeah!
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take Portals to the next level?
Oh, yeah. I
what
love
if you could
Splitgate.
portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger.
These
Splitgate
games are
Battle
so
Royale
fun.
Launch is free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Yeah!
Just look at that water placement. Expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. Here, splitting savants and jetpack cheat.
Here you go. Now you guys can see what Splitgate's about if you haven't played the first one.
And he complete the comeback. He's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one. They got another. They're going to do it. They're going to see that.
Wolven and I were playing this a lot when it came out. I usually played it off stream, but this one looks a lot like Apex Legends, though. The other one's more like small arenas. No, they look pretty small still. Oh, look. Okay, no, it does have a BR element to it now. See, the reason I really liked the first one was because it wasn't BR. I wonder if it'll have multiple different, like, old school Splitgate and then the BR element too.
Last man standing. This is Splitgate.
These aren't. This is like one of the most fun shooters I've played, though. Honestly, it's super fast-paced. It would be sick VR. Let's go.
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Think exactly like Portal. It literally is Portal meets like a more fast-paced Call of Duty. This man is so tall. Ooh, I'm loving this music. Is it a detective game? Is it another Yakuza? No. Some of the movement kind of remind me of Yakuza.
Mako Daito.
Daito. A Jap then, huh?
Don't I look like one?
You're not? So, what are you then?
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are
about to float away. It was the blue eyes.
All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have
I can't wish list it
one
yet.
final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you.
Oh God, am I gonna have enough time to run to the bathroom?
Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams
Before Day
around
of
the
the
world,
Devs?
including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
He's getting emotional. Aw, he's really passionate about this.
Sir.
That said FBI. For some reason, I thought it was a Remedy game. I was looking for the Federal Bureau of Controller. She sits like me at her chair. Did you see that?
Grace. Grace.
Why I say like her?
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
Dang, that's a lot of paperwork.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
Oh.
I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Spooky game, go spooky. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh, they made a little bit like at the end of the show. Oh, it's a new Resident Evil. Ah! Yes! It's Resident Evil 9! Yes! Yes! Oh my god!
There you have it.
As soon as I saw Raccoon
Resident
Police
Evil
Department, I was like,
Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th.
Oh my god, the
Resident
announcement
Evil
to announcement, they
Requiem marks
debated
a
us.
bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror.
Debated again.
Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
And you, Ashcroft, sounded familiar.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing
Let's
announcement.
go!
Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right, well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend.
At least it's half a year away.
To highlight even more games,
It's
including
like
the Xbox
7
Game
months
Showcase
away.
on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
That's a lot less
And
wait
make sure
time
to
at
stay tuned
least.
for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next.
Then, like,
with
what
additional
Square
new
Enix
reveals
puts us
from
through.
incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Or Bethesda.
Awesome. And thanks to you, Lucy. Great job
Yeah,
co-hosting. All right.
yeah.
That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest. We
Yeah,
will see you
exactly.
at Gamescom
And some
on
of they're really
August
short.
19th.
If you
Thanks,
power
everybody.
through them, they're short. They have speedrun rewards and stuff in the games. If you wanted to speedrun them to get like specific guns and stuff, like you can beat the games pretty quick. Guys, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll leave this up though in case it starts before I get back. Are you freaking kidding me? With the mixing of this audio, I can hear that blaring through my headphones. I don't even have them on. Jesus. Sorry, you guys. My goodness. I'll be back.
Feeling bored with your video games? Your library is full, but it's leaving you feeling empty inside? If you sat down and played your entire games library from beginning to end, by the time you finished, you'd be 9,000 years old and everyone you loved would be dead, including you. Don't let this happen. There is a better way. Hi, I'm Tim Schafer from Video Games. and I'm here to tell you the good news about Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs is an all-volunteer curation committee that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you at places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask? $5 million? $10 million? Absolutely nothing. Day of the Devs is a non-profit and supported entirely by generous contributions from people like you and also our generous sponsors. So all you have to do right now is sit back and prepare to be inspired. Enjoy Day of the Devs Digital Showcase.
I'm excited to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the developers at No Goblin. Ever wanted to live the fantasy of casing a place, gathering intel, and pulling off a heist, all as a mysterious master thief? Well, in Snap and Grab, you'll be able to, and the developers are here to tell you how it's done.
Hello! I'm Saskia, Senior Level Designer and Artist at No Goblin.
I'm Jamie, Senior Animator at No Goblin, and we're excited to share with you No Goblin's new upcoming game, Snap and Grab.
Snap and Grab? What does that mean?
I'm glad you asked. Picture this.
I'm back.
It's the 80s, and you are nestled between high fashion glamour and high ticket crime.
As Nicky Nevada, the world's greatest photographer, you'll be tasked with visiting a variety of rich and lavish settings, in which you'll have one question on your mind. What will you be stealing tonight?
Did it just start?
In Snap and Grab, you will do cool crimes with only your camera and your crew.
As you visit each venue, you will snap a variety of high-ticket items, and anything that might help or hinder your crew's chances of getting to them.
Then, you're done snapping. You'll use your photos to assemble your own step-by-step plan for your crew to grab your future possession.
Just be sure to consider anyone who might get in your way, including Rio, a detective who's been on Nifty's trail for quite some time now. Who knows
the
when
little
she'll catch
corgis.
up.
As your anonymous deeds make headlines, you'll attract new crew, giving you access to new ways to snap and grab.
Will you be able to plan the next perfect heist?
Or will your heist fail spectacularly?
We can't wait to see what you plan next in Snap and Grab.
Available early next year on PC, PlayStation 5, and
That's
Xbox
cool.
Series
Yeah, it's
X
cool
and
concept.
S.
Does Untitled Goose Game ring a bell? It was one of the very early Day of the Devs games, so early in fact, that when we asked the dev what the name of the game was, they asked, do they have to have a name? You know the rest of the story. House, based in Melbourne, Australia, is developing a brand new kind of experience that's unlike anything else you've ever played. But I'm not the right person to describe what it is. Better served that these anthropomorphized ant, duck, wobbly creature things.
I think that happened with BioWare with Dragon Age.
House.
When they
You
named
might know us
Thetis.
because of our Goose Game.
I think
We're
Thetis
here
was like a
today to show you
code name
around
and then
our
they just
new
kept
game.
it.
It's a cooperative multiplayer adventure made for friends to play together. It's called Big Walk.
It's a tricky game to describe, but it's mainly about doing two things, talking and walking. So talking, it's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. You'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Hello.
Or in a tunnel.
Hello.
Or over a walkie-talkie.
Hello. Over.
Or behind soundproof glass. In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
This feels like we were
and plenty of
here.
tools to stay in touch when you're out of earshot.
I know, this is cute. I fell down a
And
hole.
if you can't use voice chat, or you just don't feel like it, we've
This
also
is
made a
so
proximity
cute.
text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well. Hello.
The game is set in a big open world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go for a big walk.
I'm still thinking about
Exploring
the
as part of a
Resident Evil
group
9.
is a special feeling.
They should have given
Our
us a
chat
little bit
system
of a
makes it
break in
important to stick
between.
together. So navigating the world of Big Walk requires lots of teamwork and talking.
That's like one of my most favorite game series. Like,
As you
come
explore,
on.
you can split up and go off on your own adventures, or
Gotta
even
give
lose
us a
each
little
other
break.
accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face, and so finding a way back together
This is
isn't
really
always
cute.
straightforward. If you get lost in the bush, don't worry. You'll find plenty of ways to stay in touch and find each other again. Hello? If anyone can hear me, please shoot up a flare. Thank you.
This building behind me has a challenge in it.
The little hands.
Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress through the game. They're all about teamwork, and they're all a little bit different. A lot of them are designed so that you find
Rambo.
funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even sing to each other.
Okay, so you want to find a speaker that's like ooh wah wah ooh wah wah ooh wah wah.
They're not all about talking though. There's a bit of platforming in there, some sports, and some weirder stuff too.
Stop.
Our challenges are open-ended and leave plenty of room for you
I
to
don't
do
like that
things your
face
own
thing.
way. Like the rest of the game, challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
So that's Big Walk. There's heaps to see and do, but there's also lots of room to just hang out in between. We think there's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can sit and watch the sunset,
Tell stories as you wait for the night to pass.
Go dancing.
or you could steal your friend's binoculars and kick them into the ocean.
Oi.
Hey, Susumu, you want to play this?
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game. We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video game, and we hope you like playing it as much as we do. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I know, that's cute. Big Walk.
This next title is from the art director of Journey and the team at Giant Squid, who brought you beautiful titles like Abzu and The Pathless. You'll see the DNA of all those games in this one as you search
Is this the one we saw in State of Play?
Bring the sea back to life.
Yep,
This is
Sword
of the
is.
Sea.
Hi, I'm Matt Nava. I'm the creative director at Giant Squid, and I'm very excited to share with you our latest game, Sword of the Sea.
I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this.
Sword of the Sea is a
It's gonna be beautiful.
atmospheric adventure game where you surf on a sword. And it is trying to give you the kind of spiritual experience that you get as a surfer, a snowboarder, a skater. It takes a lot of what I've done in my previous games, going back all the way to Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and you're going to see those elements in the game.
I'm so glad
but
they
it's
keep
gonna
saying
take you
Journey
somewhere
first
new.
because I was like, I feel like Journey was the more popular one.
Sword of the Sea is all about movement, getting into a flow state. And that's something that, as a snowboarder, I've experienced myself. I feel like there's this kind of magical experience that you have with these extreme sports. When you're doing it, you actually find this kind of meditative quality. You are moving very quickly, but you get to understand nature in a way that you can't otherwise. You get to see the whole mountain at once, and that lets you kind of connect with the world in a deeper way. And I think that's what we want to do with the game.
You knew I needed this hug, didn't you? You good girl. You good girl. Thank you, baby.
I'm really excited because Sword of the Sea has music written by Austin Wintory, a longtime collaborator who I work with on Journey, Abzu, The Pathless, and he's done countless other games scores. It also has movement inspired by the old skating and snowboarding games.
She's
So
giving me
if you
really
played the
soft
Tony Hawk
kisses.
Games, if you played the old snowboarding games, you're going to love the
We
way
don't
that you
deserve
move
animals.
in Sword of the Sea.
Yeah, this looks really awesome.
We can't really guarantee that the game will be a spiritual experience for players, but what we can do is create the environment, the conditions under which you might have one. Sword of the Sea is coming out this year, August 19th, on the PlayStation 5 and
I'll eat
PC,
anything you
so
make, Smolder,
wish us now.
honestly. You don't even have to ask.
This next world exclusive is a sequel to a game that has
I'm
over
just gonna be
4
honest.
million players and counting. A runaway hit if there ever was one. But to make a sequel, you have to bring something new to the genre, something evolved, and that's exactly what this developer did.
Oh, this dude's voice. Oh. Dang, that's a big save for Split Fiction. Oh, baby. My little cuddle bug.
Hi, I'm Wyatt with
Oh.
Conquer Games, and we're here to announce
I
Escape
don't mind
Academy
it.
2,
Escape-
Back to School. the sequel to
Escape rooms. Okay, I guess I'm typing this with one hand, thank you.
Escape Academy 2 is an open-world escape room game, where between your escape room classes, you can explore a living and breathing campus that functions as one big escape room. We felt inspired by games like Animal Well and the Legend of Zelda series, and how they leverage free roam puzzle solving, so we're really excited to bring that into the Academy.
I love puzzle games. Yes, please.
Our background as a studio is in building immersive narrative escape rooms. So when we started making a sequel for Escape Academy, we asked ourselves, how can we push that even further? We looked at feedback from the first game, and the #1 most requested feature, by a huge margin, was more Academy, to really get to be a student at the school. This time around, we're going to let you explore the campus, to go to classes, meet other students, and, most importantly, find lots of rooms to lock yourself up in.
What was once a 2D level select map is now a fully realized explorable space. Whether you're returning to the Academy or stepping in for the first time, you'll find yourself in a world full of unique environments, from dusty puzzle archives to hidden rooms in unsuspecting places. The campus is designed to reward curiosity with secrets tucked into every corner for players to discover. From lighting and atmosphere to environmental storytelling, we've pushed every element to heighten immersion and mystery.
For Escape Academy 2, our approach to narrative is to really lean into the role
Yeah,
of
honestly.
embodying a student at the Academy. You can talk to your fellow escapists to unlock quests, discover lore, and naturally get hit with a deluge of groan-worthy puns. Apologies in advance. Over the course of the game, you'll puzzle your way through character-driven quest lines that string together campus challenges and escape rooms, taking you through your second-year curriculum and the game's central mystery. If you want to get a sneak peek at the game and help us unlock its full potential, join our Discord and sign up for a playtest. We'd love to borrow your brain.
Wishlist
Yeah,
Escape
baby.
Academy 2 today on Steam, and we'll see you when you get
Back to school.
So stupid.
Devo, Smashing Pumpkins, Lush. All these bands are part of the 80s,
Oh,
90s
yeah,
vibe
that
that
game.
is mixtape
Come
from
here,
the
baby.
prolific creators of The Artful Escape. But this is not a music game or a game about music. It's a game about
Guess
life
she just
and
wants to be in the
friends
lab
and the
today.
music that gets us through it.
Oh hi, I'm Johnny Galvatron from Beethoven and Dinosaur, here in Melbourne Rock City. This is our secret hideout where we make video games. This is one of our
Why
arts.
does he
Fuck off. We're the BAFTA award-winning team behind The Artful Escape. But who cares? What's next? We're making a mixtape.
I thought we were in Jeff Keighley's thing.
We're in Day of the Devs too.
Oh, cool. Mixtape is a coming-of-age action-adventure game about 3 friends on their last night together, listening to a perfectly curated soundtrack. It's a
Why did he
psychedelic
kind of
retrospect,
remind me of
a musical journey that documents the
Lasso.
breadth of their friendship and their greatest hits.
from that vampire show? What We Do in the Shadows, I think it was called. I will never remember the actual name of that. I watched the entire
The whole
thing.
game is
It's
a
just I
mix-
keep
the music is a
messing it
mixtape.
up.
There's a mixtape of mechanics, from skateboarding to pulling slushies.
Yeah, it's What We Do in the
Mixtape
Shadows,
of
my bad.
eras, a mixtape of art styles and media, designed to take you back to the teenage wasteland.
We gonna get your stash and keep going?
That's a rookie move.
Yeah, have we taught you nothing, Cassandra?
What? We all go up to my room and immediately bolt? Dead giveaway you're grabbing booze.
Oh, is it? You've never
Is the
watched it?
music any
Ooh, I
good?
think you'd like it.
Holy flippin' meatballs, let me tell you all about it. Thank you very much. We got Joy Division, Devo, I love Devo, Smashing Pumpkins, Portishead, Roxy Music, Silverchair, Lush, The Cure, Susie and the Banshees, Stan Bush, the Jesus and Mary Chain, the unkillable Iggy Pop, and apparently many more.
Are they following us?
He's thinking that's some Nirvana.
Boxes!
I think Nirvana's a little newer than all those, right? I'm bad with times, I'm sorry. So it probably wouldn't be in here, actually.
Look you in the eye, dude!
Never mind, I said anything.
Play it on Game Pass day one, wishlisted on Steam, play it on a PlayStation or Epic.
Make sure to wish if you guys want any of these games, so the links I'm posting, make sure you wish list it because if you're actually want to play it because it does help the devs a lot.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Especially for these indie devs.
Did you see that Drinkbox Studios just announced their next title, Blighted, moments ago at the Summer Game Fest?
Yes.
Well, now they're here to give you an in-depth look at the game.
Hey, I'm Ian, the lead designer at Drinkbox Studios.
And I'm Augusto, art director at Drinkbox.
We're excited to finally tell you about our new game, Blighted.
Are you sure you want to lay down here? You're like falling into... You okay?
Blighted is a hardcore action Metroidvania set in a psychedelic Western nightmare. The game's full of mysteries and secrets, and one of its coolest features is a dynamic difficulty system that constantly changes the enemies, the player, and the world around you as you play.
Oh, yeah.
People in this world have a sacred ritual. When someone
You got
dies,
this one, wish
a
list.
seed is planted in their brain. Over time, a tree grows from their skull and bears fruit. By eating this fruit, one gains a knowledge and experience of their ancestors. That's how it was for generations. That is, until the one day called Sorcisto defiled
Oh, I
the
finally see it.
ritual. He discovered that by eating brains raw, he gained immense power.
Well, I searched for it
Sorcisto
like
ate the
right
fruits,
during
destroyed
the
trees, and devour your
the
entire
first part of the
community.
Summer Game Fest. It
In
wasn't
doing
on there
so,
yet.
He released a reality-altering disease known as Blight. As the lone survivor, you have a singular goal.
Guess she's
Hunt
sleeping
down
on my lap.
Sorcisto to reclaim the memories of your people.
Now, like the rest of the world, you're afflicted with blight. It's constantly overtaking you, making enemies aggressive and unpredictable, and changing your perception of the world. You can find ways to suppress it, or you can harness it to fight back even harder. With practice, you'll be chaining together finishers, taking out huge blighted beasts, devouring their brains, and using their memories to fight and explore. With enough blighted memories, you'll start to see new layers of reality, reach hidden locations, and discover new gameplay mechanics.
Blighted marks our studio's first venture into
Yes,
3D,
she is.
allowing the art team to bring their designs to a whole new level as they craft gorgeously eerie worlds for you to explore. You'll be making your way through
This
remains
is
of
so
long-dead
pretty.
civilizations, manifested
Very
nightmares,
Hades, like, oh my gosh.
through mines carved into the interior of petrified giants and
The
scaffolds. to
art
the
looks like
gods.
Hades, the way
Gearbox has
the
a rich history with action games, from Guacamelee to Severed to Nobody Saves the World. And we're excited to craft another one that will put your skills to the test.
yeah, she day late.
Blighted will support full co-op like
That
many
horse,
of our past
bro.
games. And we're working with composer Jim Guthrie to create a soundtrack you'll never forget. We're excited for you to try the game, and we're aiming to have a playable demo later this year.
Wishlist the game on Steam and follow us on social media to make sure you don't miss it.
This next title is from a bona fide Day of the Devs alumni, Outer Loop.
Double Fine.
Whose games Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age have both been previously celebrated in our show.
Did.
Outer Loop prides itself on being a minority-led studio with a mission to create accessible but meaningful games about underrepresented cultures and themes. And this title is a beautiful and vibrant example.
His little
of just that.
Woodstock pit.
This is Dosa Divas.
Lena Meals. Packs a punch.
Spicy.
No one cooks anymore.
Food in tubes? Yuck. I'm so hungry.
It's a cooking game then. Okay. In a world where people are eating basically pureed junk. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outerwood Games.
That red is so
and I want to
vibrant.
introduce you to our new game, Dos Divas, a spicy narrative-based RPG. Platform through vibrant villages, battle corporate goons, reconcile with loved ones, and eat one last meal together before saying goodbye. Double jump, drill, and grapple your way through the world to discover local ingredients, hidden paths, memories, and new friends. Engage in a flavorful turn-based combat system where every attack packs some heat.
It's called...
Especially when you time it right.
It was
Hitting the
Dos
action
Divas,
button
right?
As the hit lands amplifies
But
your
like,
attack damage and strengthens your blocks against enemy
Oh, there it
attacks.
is. Did I put the
Use
wrong one?
boost points at the start of your turn to multiply damage
I
on
put the wrong
attack
one?
and skills. Match enemy flavor cravings to break down their defenses and leave them stuffed.
I did, okay.
Cook up made-to-order food to wake up villagers.
I think it used
from
to
the
be called
processed
Project
food-induced
Dosa because that
haze
popped up first.
using the expressive cooking system.
Same ceiling.
Delivering delicious, hearty meals reconnects communities with their culture, history, and shared memories, and increases your
I used to have like
Serve
black
up
with
looks like
red
customizing your
streaks.
spirit met goddess.
And then I just went fully red one time. I was like, man, that was...
Dos Divas,
It was just hard to
spicy
keep
narrative
up.
turn-based combat RPG, will be out in early 2026.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That looks fun.
Our pals at Heart Machine, creators of Hyperlight Drifter and Hyperlight Breaker, have teamed up with our buds at Devolver. They're mixing things up with surreal, interdimensional demon horror. It's a genre, right? Or is it a genre? Probably should be a genre. Here it is.
Ooh, yeah. Yes, Celia, I'd love to see it.
Hi, I'm Miriam, producer at Heart Machine, working on Possessors. Possessors is a search action game set in Senzu, a corporate-run city which has been overrun by demons. What you've just seen is one of 4 animated shorts we made with Powerhouse Animation. They each tell the story of how a character or a creature from Possessors survived the attacks of the demon, or how they perished. In Possessors, you play as Luca, a teenager from Senzu who was
The
injured
art's
in a
really
disaster.
cool.
Luca was forced to make a deal with a demon named Rem for both of them to survive. Rem possessed her, healed her, and made her strong.
I already have
now
this
Luca
on my
and
wish
Rem
list.
are stuck together
But
and
how it'll
forced to
go.
get along. They'll have to climb Senzu's skyscraper and fight through hordes of feral demons to escape the city. Along the way, Luca and Rem will discover what Senzu's corporate master were hiding. and piece together what happened by sharing their memory of the past. On behalf of the
Yeah,
team,
art style
we're
looks
all very
awesome.
excited for you to play Possessors, which comes out later this year. In the meantime, you can wishlist Possessor on Steam, or try Luca's new Demon Power for yourself. A demo of the game will be available later today.
Moonlighter
Not
cracked
me.
with its
Not
novel
me.
shopkeeping
No,
gameplay,
baby.
its
No,
clean
baby.
combat,
Baby.
and its satisfying dungeon to market gameplay loop. I could seriously play it all day.
Baby.
And I did. The developers at Spain-based Digital Sun seem to have made some ambitious upgrades to its sequel, including an expansive 3D world, a big change from its previous pixelated form.
Oh,
I hope you're as excited as
being
I
rowdy.
am to take a peek at Moonlighter 2
She's like, "Hi."
in this vault.
There's somebody coming into the house.
This is Isra from
Bark,
Digital Sun.
bark, bark.
I'm beyond thrilled to share this event with you.
Yeah, yeah, side
Moonlighter
scroller,
2,
a little more cartoony. No, baby. Come here, sweetie.
Moonlighter 2 The Endless Vault is a sequel to our beloved shopkeeping roguelike. As in the first game, here you venture into ever-changing dungeons to fight enemies and find
She's like
relics.
cocking her head at the door
Then
now.
you go to your shop, sell your loot, and turn it into a profit to get better gear. This unique blend of gameplay is what made the first game so
See her?
special, and now we're bringing it to a whole new dimension of quality and ambition. Talking about new dimensions, this entry begins in Tresna, a blood-brimming town. Here, Will finds himself stranded after one of his adventures. He won't be alone, though. Old and new faces will join him along the way. For now, let's jump straight into the portal, where every adventure unfolds, and bold battles and luring take place.
They say this was the second part to that
From the
Moonlighter.
arid
It
lands
was
of
called
Coldwood
Moonlighter,
to
right?
The grassy landscapes of Hylia, each biome offers new
Yeah,
mechanics,
yeah,
enemies,
yeah.
and
Did
rewards.
I actually have this? I never played it.
Combat has been vastly improved, with some enemies specialized in ranged weapons, while others focus on close combat. Once you clear a room, several
What?
things can happen. You might find a perk, in-run effects that can increase Will's power and unlock new abilities. The other option might sound familiar to veteran merchants, as you can also stumble upon a chest.
For you guys, in case you
Inside,
wanted it.
You'll find tons of prizes relics. Depending on where you place them, relics will unleash all kinds of effects. Backpack management will influence the outcome of your expeditions. Unlike in the first game, you'll be able to see the base value of each relic, although backpack effects can double or triple your profit. Let's say that you keep the adventure running. Let's say that you even feel brave enough to face one of Moonlighter's two bosses.
Yeah.
These battles will put your skills to the test.
Moonlighter's fun,
Take
but I
the
hate the whole
so-called
merchant
Herald,
side of the
for
game.
instance. This is one of the first bosses.
Wait,
of the
so
game,
like,
and shows
do
how
you
the
go out
combat
an
has
adventure and then you have
evolved
to
in the
sell
first
stuff
Moonlighter.
too?
The
Like
Herald
you're a
will
shop
shoot
owner?
projectiles and beams non-stop,
that what
forcing you
they're-
to find cover and dodge hits. He's also protected by a sound barrier that you'll need to deactivate before striking back. Merchants need to be smart. It doesn't matter how far you get. Successful runs leads to the same place, your shop. The shop is where you put a price on your loot and try to get the best deals.
Oh.
There are ways to influence the outcome. For now, all I can say is haggle hard, sell harder. Well, there's actually something I can already share with you.
You'd rather just go
Just
beat
like
them
the
up.
perks in the dungeons, you can also unlock special effects each
I
time
see that,
you
though.
open your shop. They can potentially skyrocket your profit and
This
lead
could
to
be like a
powerful
really-
synergies and selling streaks. You never know
Like-
what will happen when you open your shop. That's why we call it a shopkeeping roguelike.
It's like you're out, you're out like fighting and all that stuff, and then it's like
After
a
nearly 7 years since the original Moonlighter was released, we hope you are as excited as we are.
Looks
Please
cool,
stay
though.
tuned to our socials for all things Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault. See you in Tresna.
Inspired by Pietro Riva's manifesto, Rejector, Thomas feels driven to advance our medium by creating games for new audiences and to hopefully entice those who might not be usually interested in playing a video game to take an interest. From Thomas Waterzoo, creator of Please Touch the Artwork, this is Please Watch the Artwork.
Hello? Yeah.
Welcome to Day of the Devs ASMR edition.
Don't do this.
My name is Thomas Waterzoo, and I'm a developer from Belgium. I'm the creator of Please Touch the Artwork, a series of casual and accessible games based on real paintings. I explore what
I was
would
literally
happen
just talking
if we
about
did
ASMR
touch the
yesterday.
artwork.
Don't do this.
I usually start by choosing a painter I like, and then think about what gameplay could fit their art style. For my third game, I fell in love with American realist painter Edward Hopper. But this time, you're not gonna be touching artworks. You're just gonna be watching them. At night.
Oh.
Please watch the artwork is a psychological spot the difference game, where you are a night watch at the Museum of Animated Modern Art. In short, Mama. Your job is simple. Watch the paintings
Anomalies.
and report any anomalies.
Yeah.
However, these are not your everyday paintings. They are alive. And there is
Sold.
a mysterious sad clown wandering around, spreading their sadness over all the paintings.
Sold.
You're gonna need a good memory, focus, and lots of coffee to avoid this from happening. If you don't
Here you
know
go.
Edward Hopper, no worries. You don't need to know him to be able to enjoy the game. But he's most famous for his painting, Nighthawks.
Yeah.
He depicted themes like loneliness and urban isolation. So for me, it made sense to create a psychological horror game.
That's a lot of
I
boobies.
also wanted a mechanic that made people really look at the paintings, hence the spot the difference gameplay. There are no jump scares in this game, and no monsters. The only things that are chasing you are the feelings of paranoia, self-doubt, and maybe some nostalgia towards Hopper's America from the early 20th century. Okay, you've got some clowns, but they are kinda harmless. It's just you, the night, and the paintings. I don't have a release date yet, but you can now wishlist the game on Steam. However, and don't tell this to anyone, it's probably gonna be around Halloween this year.
Stop! Everything's coming out around
Thanks to Day of the
Halloween.
Devs for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and I really hope you like this bizarre little thing I made. Bye-bye.
Just as long as nothing else comes out ending of February, we're good. Because I am not touching anything except Resident Evil. I'm just saying. We're back to
We've
Resident
had a
Evil.
long-time love affair with this next dev at Tribute Games. It goes all the way back to the very first day of the devs, where we showed Mercenary Kings. It's been amazing to see what they've done since then with games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, which is a huge nostalgic bomb, and they're set to deliver again with Marvel Comic Invasion.
Hi, I'm Frédéric Gemus.
And I'm Kevin Chiasson. We are part of Tribute
I'm
Games from
excited
Montreal,
for this
Canada,
one.
and are currently working on Marvel Cosmic Invasion.
Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a retro-inspired beat-em-up set in the Marvel Universe. When Annihilus launches an attack across the galaxy, it's up to 15 Marvel superheroes to save the day.
So far, we've announced Captain America, Spider-Man, Venom, Wolverine, Storm, Nova, Phyla-Vell,
and we've just revealed that Rocket Raccoon and She-Hulk are joining the fight.
Each heroes have been designed around their unique strengths and powers. Some of them can take on airborne enemies, while others can deal devastating damage closer to the ground.
We also introduced an exciting mechanic, the Cosmic Swap, a tag team system allowing for instant switching between two heroes, creating powerful
did you see the
combos and
trailer?
unique strategies.
For
That
level
was a good trailer
we
for a
recreated
Street Fighter.
Iconic Marvel settings, such as the Mutant Heaven of Genosha, the high-tech mobile base of S.H.I.E.L.D. Helicarrier, plus a thrilling roster of legendary locations across the cosmos. We had a lot of fun inserting fan-favorite references for you to find out in the background, so keep a lookout.
As devoted fans of the Marvel Universe, we saw this project as a huge honor and a great opportunity to celebrate our childhood's fondest memories. Who knew that the countless
awesome.
hours spent at the comic book shop or the arcades would bring us here today?
Some of the moves
We
look
hope
like
that Marvel
the
Cosmic
old
Invasion
fight
is a true love letter to
fighting
all
games
fans who love
too.
with the Marvel Universe.
Like some of these look like
Marvel Cosmic
Children of the
Invasion is
Atom
coming
moves.
to PC and consoles this holiday.
I guess Marvel vs. Capcom.
And now for something of a moodier persuasion. A horror fantasy life sim, co-directed by the pixel artist from Celeste, with haunting and lovely music from Disaster Piece, composer
More
of Hyper Light
horror
Drifter,
games.
It Follows,
More
and
horror
Fence.
games.
And
Give
to
me
boot, an amazing group of human developers from Vancouver.
Mass! Let's go. I love that. Him cosplaying as everyone in that trailer was hilarious. Ooh, spooky. That's sick. It's horror and retro adjacent.
Hi, I'm Isa, programmer and writer of Neverway.
And I'm Pedro, artist and designer of Neverway.
a horror RPG in live sim, and the debut title of our new studio called Blood Inc.
You play the game as Fiona. After quitting your dead-end job, you try to start over on a farm, a place where you can escape from all your problems, and finally it starts fresh.
But it gets darker.
Well, what's the
Fiona
name of
will
this
find
podcast?
herself indebted as immortal herald of a dead god. With your sword, you can fight in a fast-paced combat, and you can choose your secondary gear to change how you fight, like a hookshot we just crafted.
But remember, you still need to keep your new life on track. You can do things like shopping at the Cellmart or paying your mortgage using your very own Luna OS computer. You can also befriend or even romance more than 10 characters, each with their own special cutscenes and routines that can interact with each other.
And as you get closer to those characters, you can use those relationships to unlock new combat abilities that change the way you fight.
You can farm, fish, and cook, but Neverway doesn't play like a regular live sim RPG. Time progresses in 3 blocks: morning, afternoon, and evening, and you choose when to advance by doing things like eating, sleeping, or reading a manual. The idea is to let you set your own pace, so you can choose when you want to fight, or when you just need a break and see your friends.
You will eventually start searching for the Neverway, a decaying, nightmarish reality that is slowly leaking into yours. There you will learn what's happening to this dark, post-apocalyptic world as you pay out your debt.
If this sounds like your kind of
I need
game,
to play
you can
mouthwashing.
wish Neverway on Steam and stay up to date to our latest announcements. And thank you for watching.
She kind of reminded me a
It's
little
time
bit
for a
of
world premiere.
Marzia.
This one from a
Marzia?
studio based in Johannesburg called Nyamako. Their previous title,
PewDiePie's
postmodern
wife.
platformer Semblance, earned them a place on Forbes Africa's 30 Under 30 list back in 2018, along with a host of other accolades. And since then, they've been hard at work on Relooted, a heist game which tackles a political and righteous subject matter. Please take a look.
We need a ride.
Something incognito.
Like a submarine? No, but also fast. Like a jet/submarine.
Can you be serious?
Ready.
Is side-scroller?
Hi, I'm Marker, the lead animator at Nyamako.
And I'm Sita, producer at Nyamako.
Relooted is set in the near future, where a new treaty has been signed between the West and Africa. The treaty goes that all African artifacts that are on public display must be returned to their country of origin. But museums are using a loophole to avoid repatriation.
Here's the game.
They begin to only exhibit artifacts
I missed the
in
last
private.
one's name.
Our heist crew is
So I'm
made up
sorry
of
about
regular
that.
people who band together to see these artifacts returned to their country of origin, operating from a hideout in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Cuckoo, how do you do the mysterious plague, huh?
Are you not tired? Rest. We have work to do tomorrow.
In the real world, a French government report estimated that 90% of sub-Saharan African cultural heritage is in the possession of Western collections. That is millions upon millions of deeply important cultural, spiritual, and personal artifacts, including human remains, that aren't in their rightful place. While the locations in the game are vague and invented, the 70 artifacts in Relooted are very much real, and, as of today, reside in Western museums and private collections. Take, for example, the Ngaji drum, a hugely important spiritual item to the Pokoma people of Kenya. It was believed destroyed in 1910. In reality, it had been sent and kept in storage in a European museum. In 2016, a museum let a Pokoma prince visit the drum in storage. He was the first Kenyan in over 100 years to see the drum. It still remains in storage today.
Oh, wow.
Before each mission in Relooted, players will receive a briefing where they can learn more about these artifacts.
Can
where
you
they
get
are
off my
from,
foot, baby?
Their significance,
Fine.
and how they came to be removed from the African continent.
He was taken to England following the suicide of his father and the defeat of the Ethiopians by the British at Magdala in 1860.
Is it on sale right now?
Relooted is a
Dragon's Talk with
combination
2.
of action and puzzle. Once you pick up a target artifact, the alarm triggers, and you only have a certain time to get out before security arrests you. The puzzle comes in figuring out your plan, and the action comes in executing
I put
it.
this on my wish
the heists
list.
are made up of 3 phases.
Had me at,
In phase
had
1,
me at
you
puzzle
case the
puzzle
joints.
games.
collecting information about where the targets are and what obstacles you'll face.
From here, we can smash
Ooh,
the
that's a nice
security glass
deal.
and get you up to the next floor.
In phase 2, you roam the level, carefully avoiding tripping the alarm
alright, baby.
and preparing
Alright.
your escape route.
She does this thing that she likes to like.
In
She does
phase
this to
3,
anyone. If you have
you
your foot out,
execute,
you like cross your legs, your
scrolling
foot's
through your
up or
plan
something.
and
She'll get
evading
on top of
security
it because she
systems
likes
as you carry
she likes
Africa's
just being
heritage
lifted up
home.
and down. No idea why. What? Come here. Oh.
Relooted is coming to Steam, the Epic Game Store, and Xbox Series X and S. You can wishlist it now.
Remember
PlayStation,
Patapon,
huh?
that charming series of games about those little dudes walking around doing stuff and making music? Well, there's a sequel.
Yeah.
Well, kind of a sequel. It's a spiritual successor. It's the core team from Sony Japan that made the OG games coming back at you with more charming little dudes doing stuff while making music. Here it is.
こんにちは。パタポンの原作者であり、現在ラタタンの開
Dang,
発をしております
Patapons a name I
小谷
didn't
博
think
と
I'd
言います
hear again.
そして私はラタタンのリードプロデューサーを務める坂尻和人と申します。
私は現在サーフィンやランニング、そして大好きなけん玉の練習をしている時以外は常にラタタンがより面白くなるように努力をしているところになります。
ラタタンはよりカラフルなデザインと、オンラインマルチプレイモード、
I'm trying to
ローグライト
type
など
though. I
新たな
know.
ゲームデザイン
I'll
取り
give you
組ん
more
で
pets
日々開
once
発を
I'm
行
done
っています。
typing.
そして皆さんと一緒に育ててきた
Stop
ファン
clawing
ベ
my
ースは
hand.
とても素晴らしいものであり、コミュニティに投稿していただける応援のメッセージとか、可愛らしいファンアートにはいつも励まされています。
プロデューサーとして日々この業界の苦しさを感じております。ですがこのように自分たちの好きなゲームが作れることに日々喜びを感じています。我々インディーチームですので、まだまだ皆さんの支援が必要となります。今日は、新しいトレーラーをお持ちしましたので、ぜひご覧いただきたいと思います。それではどうぞ。
You didn't have to do that. Thank you. I have a feeling it's going to be brought. Oh my god, you're right. It is. Found it. Thank you. Guys, if you wanted that spooky retro looking game, it's this one. Yes, baby. I know. I know. I love you too. I know. This looks awesome. I'm going to play this. Probably not on stream, but I'm going to play. It's all good. You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys. Like seriously, you all make my life a lot more full. Like it feels more full. Oh hi! Oh hi! Is that erotic mouth? I wish you weren't using that picture with me in the background, like back when I was. Was I streaming in that picture? I don't even know. Kevin, they announced Resident Evil 9. I've been freaking out. They had a lot of good games though. When you have time, you should go check out some of the Summer Game Fest stuff. I want to play this!
Day of the Devs そして素晴らしいファンの皆さんに感謝を込めまして
Excellent, excellent.
This next game, led by the legendary Warren Spector of Epic Mickey and Deus Ex fame, is a totally new take on stealth. His talented team is making something like nothing else.
I know,
It's an
I know.
evocative game set in
ChatGPT
the
lied to us.
turn-of-the-century universe,
They said
and
Final
I
Fantasy
cannot wait to
9.
play it.
Hi, I'm Warren Spector, Chief Creative Officer at Otherside Entertainment. At Otherside, we don't play it safe. We take chances, we tackle hard problems, and we do what's right for games and gamers. And what's right now is Thick as Thieves. It's a
I want to
multiplayer
rewind so
stealth
bad.
action game, unlike any
He had a
action or stealth
Rocky
game
Bullwinkle
you and
thing
your
behind
friends
him.
experienced before.
I've
Response
seen
to the
that
idea and
in
what we've been
so
able to show
long.
has been terrific. The team behind the game is so excited by the response that we wanted to show you more. So here's an early pre-alpha sneak peek at Other Side's upcoming
Look, the
player-powered
orange.
game, Thick as Thieves.
You missed the whole first showcase, like the one with the major games and stuff.
So we're trying to have.
So, this is the
all
Day of the
bells
Devs
and
part.
whistles of an immersive stealth game, like hiding in shadows, understanding NPC pathing, and vision
Yeah,
cones,
tactics.
and timing your movements with them, and lockpicking your way through a guarded location. The X
You
factor
did,
to me,
Snoozu. Oh no, was it bad?
is probably the
Yeah, go
presence
watch it.
of other players. In
Unless
the
you want to
same
watch all the
game.
indie stuff first.
The thing is, I could study the AI all day long. I could study the levels all day long. But the other thing is, I don't know what another player is going to do. Are they going to actually pickpocket me, making situations that are just
This
so
feels
fun.
like a
Something that won't
spiritual
happen in
successor to
another map
Dishonored
ever
a
again.
little
I
bit.
think that's the thing that I'm looking most forward to seeing players
Yes,
do.
you can.
Can feel like a real master of stealth or deceit or cunning.
Like, does
because
anyone
I'm not
have
just
a
outsmarting
Dishonored feel?
NPC
Like,
AI,
feel this?
which can be
Do you feel
satisfying,
dishonored
but
looking at this?
It's an actual human being that I'm getting the best of.
So one of our core design pillars
I do
in Thick as
too.
Thieves is to play with your ears, and to me that means a lot.
Here, let me
as
get you
audio
guys the
director,
link.
because you understand your surroundings at all times. You understand where you are on the map. You can hear where other thieves are. You can hear other threats like guards.
On my wish
you
list
could
too.
also be able to tell like, oh, I'm in this quiet environment,
Oh,
and then I can hear
multiplayer
outside. It's very loud. So I'm thinking to myself, wow, okay, if it's raining and there's a thunderstorm, maybe that can mask some of my sounds, so I can kind of go in undetected.
Of course, Snoozu. Are you gonna try to get that collector's
And a lot
edition?
of this is not faked. If you hear a train in the background in the distance, there's actually a train passing by.
Do you think they're gonna release more? Yeah, super Dishonored, right?
Every thief for themselves, right? Thieves going at it 1v1v1. And one thing that
Huh.
I really like to do is kind of stay back in the shadows and watch everyone go at
An
it. People
hour,
are
that's-
falling into my
I didn't
traps,
realize
and
how many
then
people
just
love
waiting for the right moment to
Fantasy.
swoop in.
Tactics. I guess like just Final Fantasy fans probably are like, oh, I can finally play it. I know I'm one of them.
So every match is always fresh to me. The weather changes, the locations of the clues,
That
or
sucks.
the loot, the guard
Hopefully they come out with
patrols, and
more.
Of course, the players are always on their own separate quests, so really anything can happen.
Oh yeah. People were showing lines for the Switch too, and they were like, they were pretty
we've
sure
been working on this
at
game for a while
least
now, and I'm
50 to
just
60% were
totally stoked that
scalpers.
other people are excited about it too. I really want to get this game in front of more players as soon as we can, and I'm hoping that many of you will sign up for a playtest.
Yeah,
We'd love to get your
when I saw
feedback
the
on
picture, I was like,
game, and we'd
ooh, I
love to
want
show
that so
you what
bad.
we've been putting
Who
together
doesn't
over
want
here.
little stuffed
So, thank you very
chocobos?
much.
This is a new title from a longtime collaborator of ours, both at Double Fine Presents, where we published our game Kids, and here at Day of the Devs, where we've highlighted titles like Time Flies. Here's a first look at their new game, Pocket Boss.
Hi, I'm Mario. I'm roughly half of a small studio called Playables based in Zurich, Switzerland. I worked on games like Plug and Play and Kids. But now I'm looking forward to show you something brand new, Pocket Boss. Pocket Boss is a short game about the small joys of manipulating data.
There's no
As a
Steam link
remote
for it
worker,
yet.
You're in touch with your boss through a chat interface and will get all kinds of requests. Be smart, erase competitors with one swipe of a finger, navigate the stock market without crashing, and generally find easy solutions for hard problems. Your boss will verify if everything looks correct, and most importantly, beautiful. But as you do all that, the charts start to get a life of their own. They go wild.
Yeah, Ceiling, I saw pictures of that. It's so fun. Oh man. I feel bad for the people who legit bought them though, and they got like stapled screens. I can't believe that.
Pocket Boss is an intimate encounter with data exploring the secret life of charts. The game will come out later this year.
This is very inventive. I don't think it's something I would
You can find
personally
more
play, but
information
it's
and the
very
link to the
inventive.
Steam page on pocketboss.ch. Thank you.
I don't
This
know about the whole
autobiographical game is all about food and our
charts and-
complicated relationship with what we eat and what we see when
Like, I feel like Energy Vampires from I'm bringing up that show again, What We Do in the Shadows, but too.
Cooking, eating, working out, and more. And we finally have a release date.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
Hi, I'm AP.
We're the co-directors of Consume Me.
Consume Me won the Seamus McNally Grand Prize at the 2025 Independent Games Festival.
I love this dude.
More importantly,
I don't know
it's
why.
about to get its release date announced at Day of the Dead.
Right, Stussy, like.
After we talk specifically about how cool it is.
Did they have a little painting of a Pomeranian behind them?
Did you feel like a complete jerk and or a loser in high school? Well, I did.
I did too. The loser part, at least.
And I did not stop her from spending several years of her adult life
toilet.
letting me make a hardcore
I play with my
role-playing
charts
game
while I'm
about it
pooping.
with her.
I was not my high school valedictorian. My grades were a toilet emoji. Furthermore, 0 European museums had ever yet featured an exhibit of my art. So the only thing I could think of to want to do was get hot. That's where you come in. Are you tough enough to help cartoon me get hot?
Each story chapter in Consume Me sees Jenny with new goals.
Diet
and
or
not enough
die.
time to comfortably accomplish them.
Oh no.
You, the player, must manage her schedule by making meticulous decisions about how to spend her free time.
Every activity costs or boosts different resources. These activities often involve mechanically hilarious minigames.
In Consume Me, putting food on your lunch plate is a puzzle game.
You can buy a sponge at the corner store to make the hitbox bigger in the bathroom cleaning minigame, and you can also wear a special outfit that results in your mom giving you more money if you clean the whole bathroom.
Yoga might kill you.
Encounter cash on the street while walking your dog.
This part is based on real life, by the way. 1 out of every 16 times I walked my dogs over the past 4 years, I've encountered a crisp 20 on the ground.
Hello, can I have that problem?
Can you win the heart of the boy of your dreams? Can you hold on to it? Can you chart a course?
Yeah, I just
toward a
can't walk
sustainable
Nami out here
future?
'cause the floor's
Can you fit
freaking
just
lava.
One more to-do goal on your plate, or is it already full to bursting?
Not even with little
Importantly,
shoes.
Does any of
It's
this
too hot.
matter, either in the game or in real life?
Oh, I'm
We don't have time to spoil the story here.
So you'll have to find out yourself when Consume Me comes to Steam on September 25th, 2025.
Please wishlist it as soon as you can.
I will,
Seriously,
and
at the rate of
I will
$20
let
for 16 dog walks.
let
it
you
is going
guys
to
do it
take me
too.
1,095.89 years to earn $1 million.
There you go.
And we need to make another game after this.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Sometimes great games can go unnoticed. If you're lucky, maybe you build a small cult audience, but very rarely do those games go on to inspire huge games like Undertale. That's exactly what happened with this game. Originally released in 2008.
Did you guys see
and now seeing a
Deltarune
release on
officially
Steam and
released?
Switch.
Same devs of Undertale?
I am Mortis Ghost, a Brussels-based comic book artist and creator of the game Off.
In case you didn't see the link, that's Deltarune.
Off is a game I made 15 years ago when I was still a big, sweetie, drooling crybaby. It's a Japanese-inspired RPG where you control a baseball batter chasing ghosts in a cubic, strange world. I made this game with no other ambition than to create something funny
giggling.
to show my friends and a few people on the internet. But it got out of my control and became very famous. The reason is that the game is somehow cursed. It harbors a diabolical force that I can't describe. I ask you please not to play it.
Nope, too late. I want to play it. Now I have FOMO.
Hi, I'm Jack Murphy, a dev on Off. I'm Ryan Allier and the studio director. It's been a pleasure to work with Mortis Ghost to bring Off to fans old and new. Off has inspired many indie RPGs over the years, such as One Shot and Undertale.
Hey everyone, it's Toby. Off was a big inspiration to me and Undertale, and I hope you will take this chance to play it either for the first time or the 100th time. Oh.
Off celebrates its 70th anniversary this year, and we've worked hard to preserve its original spirit as we bring it to modern platforms. In addition, Mortis Ghost has designed 6 new bosses for returning controllers. Plus, we have a new soundtrack, which you're hearing right now, and revamped combat. We're proud to announce Off's release date for
Why is
Nintendo
that
Switch
so funny?
and Steam.
I'm sorry. So dumb. Oh. I like this. I like
And
this.
now a world premiere from a studio based in Quebec called Game Team 6. This is their second game together, and it's one of those where the title tells you what you really need to know and has you sold before you've even seen a pixel. Please enjoy your first look at Tire Boy.
Huh?
Hi, I'm Corey Martin.
I'm Thomas Tobin. And I'm Andy Chmalenko.
We're co-creators of Game Team 6, a small studio from Canada making heartfelt games with big ideas. We're so excited to introduce you to Tire Boy, a playful action-adventure platformer about a tire person.
Tire Boy is fast and nimble, leaping through lush environments,
Okay.
solving environmental puzzles.
They've
and
been
taking on
watching a
heroic
shit ton
battles.
of rubber. Oh shit.
All while helping locals and uncovering his own past. Tire Boy may
They
be the
watch
last
Rubber
of his
and they're
kind.
like, I wanna
He was
make a
lost as
video
child.
game
At
off
the start
it.
of the game, we learn how he was raised
This is
by a large
Rubber
owl named
Origins.
Cheswick. He doesn't know much about his family or ancestors.
It's a story about connection and curiosity as Tire
Too
Boy
much
journeys
Kirby.
through a vast,
They played a
unfamiliar
ton of
world,
Kirby
searching
and
for
watched a lot
purpose
of
and
Rubber.
traces of his forgotten origins.
Many of the locals have grown fond of Tire Boy. They'll often ask him for things ranging from small favors to the game's main objective, which is to repair a giant radio transmitter to help the local community make contact with long-lost travelers. Despite of
They
its
were
silly premise,
super-
we're striving to make the world
super
feel really
lit
grounded and genuine.
watching
Another thing
Rubber.
we've emphasized throughout development is being playful with the scale of things in the world, wanting to make the player feel small and make you feel
Oh,
like
I'm
a kid, giving you that childlike experience of feeling like everything around you is impossibly big. And that has a meaningful impact on gameplay, given that you move fast and it feels more satisfying to do so in a big, sprawling world.
Tire Boy is
Why is
weird,
his legs up
heartfelt,
like
and
that?
full of little surprises. We've built it to feel like a place you'll want to come back to, whether you're chasing big moments or just soaking in the quiet ones.
Wishlist Tire Boy on Steam now and follow @tireboygame.com on Blue Sky to keep up to date. Thanks for watching and enjoy
Oh
the rest
wow,
of the
Blue
show.
Sky. Look at him go.
Who doesn't love a vacation? Toem took us on a delightful expedition, and the sequel,
Here you go,
Toem
guys.
2, takes us even further from 2D to 3D. Something we made from Sweden does it again.
Oh,
Hello everyone, I'm Lucas. And I'm Niklas, co-founders and developers at Something We Made. Some of you might remember us, or even better, our little game Toem from 2021's showcase.
I didn't
Making
get to
Toem
play
was an
that.
adventure on its own. We never thought it would bring a whole chapter
I played
afterwards
too.
filled with love from all around the world. And that's why it's exciting and honestly a bit scary returning to something so dear to our and others' hearts. We teased the game at Wholesome Snack in December, and we're beyond stoked to show the game for the very first time.
If anyone wants to check out the game they just mentioned, Toem.
Toem 2 is still a photography adventure
Celia.
through sights in a whimsical world.
And then Toem
where the
2,
main
let me grab
objective
that
is to
too.
photograph a phenomenon known as Toem. Set a few years after the original game, our protagonist now jumps into their biggest adventure yet. And what the phenomenon is this time, well, you'll have to discover that yourself. Along their journey, they'll stumble upon special NPCs we call friends, each with their own personality and questline. These friends allow deeper relationships for the player, aiding them through fears and difficulties, hence becoming friends. Each friend gives the player what we call a camera tool. These tools allow new and interesting ways of interacting with
I
the world.
love
through
the
your camera.
art
For
to
example, the
this.
scissors, which cut things. Or take the hammer, which, yeah, you guessed it, is great.
I
for
feel like
smashing
if I were a dev and they asked me to do
As you
interviews
might
like
have
this,
noticed,
I'd
we
be
have
as
updated the
awkward.
visuals. It's a crafty mix of render styles that allows us to reimagine the world without compromising on the vibes. And finally,
I can't
and maybe
imagine.
most
They're like, hey, you
importantly,
want to be on
we
Dare
have
the
a new
Devs?
movement system. It's probably the biggest change compared to Toem 1, and you
Like,
can now
huh?
jump and climb your way through
Bruh,
the
I
environment.
think be out from behind my
It
computer.
adds a lot
Can I
of
just make games?
playfulness for us when designing quests and regions, ultimately making the world feel more
Please
free.
don't make me do this.
And don't you worry, the handy camera continues to be the main gameplay
This is cute.
This time, we made it feel a bit
Why is
faster
the bee
and
gone?
snappier. And tying that in with the new movement, we can't wait to see the photos you'll take.
So to recap, more story,
The bee had
updated visuals,
Botox.
and a fun new movement system, but still the very same Shield and Coast experience.
Why is this making me
The
think of
whole team is
Parappa?
working so very hard to make Tone 2 something that can stand proudly besides the original game, celebrating what worked while improving the rest. So if you're interested to learn more, go wishlist the game and join our Discord. See you all
All
really soon.
done. Already wishlisted.
Are you looking for a way to support Day of the Devs and you just don't know what to do? We have a new collaboration with our partners at the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences. They have an annual program called Game Maker Sketchbook, which sees a celebration of artistry in games. And we don't mean just concept art, we mean character designs, we mean storyboards, we mean iconography. All the different kinds of art that go into developing a game, they are putting a spotlight on, and it's awesome. This year we worked with an illustrator called Nimit Malavia to make this epic piece that features characters from all the best games of the year.
Astropod!
Literally dozens and dozens of characters. A veritable Where's Waldo of every game character that you love.
Sick!
That print is limited edition and on sale at iMeepit.com. All the proceeds go to the AIAS Foundation and Day of the Devs. Literally,
Let me pull that
we're
up for you guys.
nonprofits asking for your dough, but like it doesn't just mean giving money. It means you get something in return too. Isn't that a joyous thing?
We want to give a huge shout out to our flagship sponsor at Xsolla, who really helped make Day of the Devs happen this year. Xsolla is a global video game commerce company that aligns with our mission to help developers connect directly with players and sell more games, without giving up control or extra revenue. Launching today is a new Day of the Devs activation on the Xsolla Mall to spotlight
I was
some
gonna
of our
link the
favorite
actual
games
print.
from recent Day of the Devs showcases. Scan the QR code
But
below
I
or
don't
head to this
see
URL
it.
to explore
So,
some amazing
oh wait,
indie
is it
games.
collectors maybe?
And thanks again to Xsolla for supporting this celebration of creativity and community.
That was awesome.
Thank you, Greg, for that riff on Xsolla. We are so happy to have them as our flagship sponsor. But we also have some other sponsors to thank because it takes a village to support Day of the Devs. We are a nonprofit.
Oh, let's go, Razer!
And every
The
little
Valver,
bit helps.
PlayStation, Bloomhouse
we got
Games.
Our founding sponsors, Double Fine Productions and iMeepit.
Xbox.
We have a whole list
Oh,
of
it's
other
it
folks that
at
have been
Xbox.
contributing throughout the last year, and we
Here's
just wanna
the
give them a shout out.
poster, their
Annapurna
store.
Interactive, Blumhouse
If you guys-
Games, Devolver Digital.
Oh,
Idea
it's too
Xbox,
long.
47
I can't link it.
Communications,
Well,
Panic, PlayStation, Razer, Sabotage Studio, Studio MBHR, Summer Game Fest, and Jeff Keighley and the whole gang at the Game Awards for
There you
your
go.
continuous support. Thank you so much.
And if you'd like to donate directly to Day of the Devs, you can go to dayofthedevs.org and do so there. And remember, Day of the Devs is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, so any donations are 100% tax deductible.
If you like what you saw here today and want more, just follow us on the World Wide Web, www.dayofthedevs.org. Please wishlist these games. It means a lot to the developers.
I am
and thank you for
loving
watching
that
today.
everyone's
Thanks to
doing
all
so
the
much
developers for
retro
sharing their games.
throwbacks.
And thank you to all our generous sponsors.
This
for
looks like
making
an
this
old school
possible.
commercial.
We'll see you next time on Day of the Devs. Point.
Huge thanks to our friend Dose One for providing the beats for today's show, and please stay tuned for a musical performance from the game Unbeatable and the band Peak Divide.
I'm RJ Lake, and I'm directing Unbeatable, a game where music is legal and you do crimes, with Andrew Tsai over at D-Cell. This is a never-before-heard new track from, this is mostly a never-before-heard track from Unbeatable. It's not a live performance, but all the performances in it are live, if that makes sense. That's because the guitarist is playing lead guitar and rhythm guitar and acoustic guitar and is the drummer, and our keyboardist is the cameraman. This should show you probably just how much work goes into even one of the songs on our 100% original soundtrack,
like an
which, by the way, is starting right now. You can pre-order at dcellgames.bandcamp.com. That's right, at dcellgames.bandcamp.com. You can pre-order the soundtrack and you'll get all of the songs that we've shown off so far, including this one. Enjoy.
Has your voice been truly locked away? Can
Yeah. I love all this. I feel like a lot of people like in our age group, like 80s and 90s kids are all now like devs. So we're seeing a lot of throwbacks to these things. It's so great. They're great. 2 people. Oh, look at the art. I know this is probably gonna get copyright claimed. I'll give a fuck. Yeah, you should have seen the State of Play VOD. I was like, oh, I did mute some of them, but I think some of these that are like very musically inclined, we're just gonna be like, yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, it would be, huh? And Scott Pilgrim? Yeah. Unbeatable.
That song is called Worn Out Tapes, and it's actually going to be playable in our demo starting during Steam Next Fest on June 9th, alongside Worn Out Tapes' Tally Ho version, which you might recognize from
Oh, I
Rhythm
already
Doctor.
have this on my wish list.
Hearing that
Right,
first
right, right.
version of Worn Out Tapes all the way back in
Just in
2018,
case you guys
which
want.
is when we started working on the game. As time went on, the style of the game's music and the way we designed the charts for them evolved. And it's a full circle moment getting to bring you this brand new rendition of the song when made for their final version of the game.
Both the vocal album
I know,
and the
right,
score
Stealing?
for
We're
Unbeatable
literally
just went
giving them
live
free
on
advertising at this point. It's so weird.
dieselgames.bandcamp.com for pre-order. And if you pre-order the vocal album, you get all of the songs that we've shown off so far, including Worn Out Tapes. And if you pre-order the score, you'll get all the background music from the demo, all the cop fight music, all of the baseball stuff from the demo. You can also listen to all of that starting today on our YouTube channel. And that's basically it for my calls to action for this. What else is there to say besides wishlist the game, play the demo, and thank you a lot. Like genuinely super, we're not here without you. Like genuinely. I don't have anything to say. I don't have any real words. All the planned stuff ended back when I stopped talking about the album. This, I can't really think of a good way to thank you because there is more love that has come into D-Cell than I have any idea what to do with. This game doesn't exist without the support we've gotten so far. So, oh my God, from the bottom of my heart and everyone at D-Cell Games, thank you so much. We're going to continue trying to do the best we can do.
Oh, man, I love indie devs. Oh, is that the end? Tim Schafer. I know, it's wholesome. Really? Were they heavy? Were they heavy, Sealy? Lots of games I'm excited for. What about you guys? You guys see any games you wanted to play off of this one or the one before? I feel like we didn't get enough time to talk about the one before it. Because there wasn't a break. I had to run to the bathroom, like sprint. This is very loud. Kinda? I think the next one was that. Yeah, here goes. Same, I did too, Ginger. I was like, oh no, there's so many. I'm still waiting on freaking. There's a few from last year they announced that I'm still waiting on, like, hopefully soon. They still don't even have like release dates for some of them yet. Like Tom the Post Girl, that one I've been waiting on since, but it still says coming soon to this day. Still no. But I've been so excited for Tom the Post Girl. That one's gonna be for sure on our horror days. Oh wow, sorting through it. Yeah, there is quite a few on there, but to be honest, I've already forgotten half of it. I'll wait until it comes out. I know, that's why I have to go through and wish list. So then my email will remind me. Cause like, oh, the Steam emails have come in clutch. Finding out when games come out. Except the thing is, they come out on that day, and I'm like, oh I didn't even know that was coming out today. I didn't pre-order it. Oh no. Oh, what am I gonna do? I wasn't even planning for this today. Just like everyone who had like the Phantom drops today. I'm excited for them, for the ones who are playing this is just this specific game that had Phantom drops today. I feel bad for anybody who plays a ton of games and play all the games that had Phantom drops today. It's like, man, how do you even pick? That would have been the call. I'll wing it. I'm gonna have to go through this whole wish list though, and like all the horror games mentioned, I'm gonna have to add it to our list of horror games to play together. Oh, I know, since you're moving, yeah.
Kenny's son makes video games. In fact, Kenny's son has made games for as long as he could remember. Even as a young man, his curiosity and dedication to the art was apparent. His parents, his teachers, and his friends all knew this about Kenny. He loved video games.
I'm so excited for Resident Evil 9.
To make them was undeniable.
Oh yeah, this is the Devolver one.
From the world around him and the games that formed his tastes, Kenny was always in front of a screen, tinkering away at whatever idea fluttered through his mind. Video games would take Kenny far in life, but he could have never expected the heights he'd one day reach.
One day, I'm gonna make a game called Bobbit just for you, Volvi.
Again with a Volvi. Oh. Yeah. They were. I think this whole thing is promoting this game.
Hey there, I'm Kenny-san, and I'm coming up with my new game, Ball Pit. And this is how I imagine my studio would look like if Devolver Digital gave me enough funds to make my own studio.
Are you the only one here?
Yes, it's just me.
There's like 5 of us, Kenny.
So, My first notable game was Circa, exotic platformer that was passed over by Devolver Digital when I first pitched it to them. But that game did a lot of good to me. It gave me the belief and the confidence to actually make video games as a career. And I'm so grateful for the early support from players. And
I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure what Ball Pit is.
From there, I started taking out video games every year to hone my craft and explore the passion that I had for geometric shapes. And that gave rise to the IGF-nominated Mr. Sun's Hatbox, which was again declined.
It's a base building survival roguelite.
That game got a lot of commercial and critical success. And now we are here in the present tense. Ball Pit, the brick breaking, the ball fusing, the base building, survival roguelite in partnership with Devolver Digital. They finally got their together and they saw the potential of this beautiful game and its balls started dangling in front of their faces. No, please don't keep it. So now we're going to discuss about Ball Pit.
Oh my God.
Trailer, and after that, we're going to dwell a little bit deeper into what makes this game so
Oh man, I'm all about these devs right now.
Henry, go for it.
You said you only one here.
Henry.
This is so good. Oh, I love this humor.
Balbalon has fallen.
Yeah, charisma all the way up.
A pit is all that remains.
It's all he's been grinding.
Now treasure seekers flock to explore its depths.
I like the art a lot. Yeah.
Ball fusing. Base building.
Huh.
Survival roguelite. Power up.
He talked his way to getting one more level.
Build Balbalon.
The art's beautiful. Oh, I love this pixel art.
Ball Pit.
A game by Kenny Sun and Friends. Is that the... It's made by Kenny Sun and Friends. He's not even typing.
So anyways, listen. When I first started work on Ball Pit.
When we started work on Ball Pit.
So I was saying.
Right, Smolder? It does. It's like one of those ones that you just get lost in it.
From the beginning, but I've built on top of it the last few years. Also, the game comes from a very private, intimate space.
Aw.
Look, when I was a little boy, I was diagnosed with IBS. Internal ball syndrome.
That's not what that stands for.
Now, what that meant was that I would spontaneously spit up balls.
These dang balls.
But that was not painful or anything. But the affliction was such an important part of my life that I had to weave it into the narrative of my next game as an artist. And as they say, true art.
Bro, this is jacked. You see the veins in his muscles?
The demo is on Steam as we speak, and the full game is going to release later this year. So if that is
He's a
something
muscle
that
bard.
intrigues you, then please.
If he were a D&D character, muscle bard.
List the game to be up to date with the release date later this year. And if even then you're not convinced, then I
All
have
charisma,
two folks
all
that I've
muscle.
invited who have been really important for me to bring this game to life. And other people back behind the scenes, team, thank you so much, everybody. Thanks.
Why is that so funny? They're just chilling.
Thank you, Kenny. And hello to all you gamers out there. I'm Rick, and I play the Fireball in Ball Pit.
And
What?
Some of you may recognize me from my past work as a segment in Super Mario Bros. Firebar. Yes, I was Ball 3. And most recently as the Light Punch Hadouken from Street Fighter. And my co-star Janice, who is new to video games and quite honestly in over her head.
That was an unnecessary jab, Rick. So, hello, I am Janice, and I play one of the hunters in Ball Pit, which is just one of the many playable characters. But, well, I'm just so excited to be working on a video game. So, my kids love video games, and they just think this is so cool. And I used to work in insurance, and you know,
Fireballs had it.
But not like fireballs. Would love to extinguish that. But this is
Paul
just so much more fun. Look at me in my dress-up outfit. It's so fun. But anyways, I'm rambling now, so sorry about that. I'm just excited to be here. Woo!
A masterclass in syllables. Ball Pit is a fast-paced fantasy
Wait, was that a jab at her just talking too much?
To plunge deeper into a seemingly bottomless pit of monsters.
Google it, don't do that.
There are two sides to the game.
Do not Google that.
Janice.
Since we don't have commands right now.
The combat side of Ball Pit sees players select one of the hunters, each with their own starting ball type and special perks. Collecting XP gems from vanquished foes builds up your meter, which allows you to add
Masterclass in syllables. I'm gonna have to use that.
Upgrade or even combine.
Like, man, you talk too much. Oh yeah, you're a masterclass at syllables.
Each realm you visit has its own unique enemy tile set, pesky mini-bosses, and menacing final
Problem is, I'm never ever
at the
mean.
end of the run. Win or lose, you can take some or all of your spoils.
And I'm always, you guys ever like get in an argument with someone and then you think of the comeback
new structures
after?
to your town and fields to harvest that unlock new playable hunter characters, each with their own flair.
This looks cool.
Over time, your base will expand, giving way for more room.
I'm gonna be honest though, like it looks really cool, but I mainly want it to support the devs.
Chances of survival. There are many realms to roam.
That's because they're hilarious.
To unlock, and a dizzying amount
They're
of
funny.
tools and combinations to experiment with on your quest to rebuild Babylon.
Thanks for mansplaining, prick. Oh, I mean Rick. Slip of the tongue.
And that, my friends, was a little bit on Ball Pit. And there is a lot more to unveil in the coming months as we march towards it.
There was a ghost child next to him.
If you still haven't, please try the demo on Steam as soon as you can. Because this has been something that I've wanted to create since I was a sweet little boy.
Hi.
And this is something very, very special.
What? Rick. Hi. We love you, Volby. I remember last year's was that guy who was like obsessed with Volby. Their last digital or Devolver digital showcase last year. Kenny wasn't actually Kenny, I feel lied to. Yeah, I think it's like his stage name, which I love it. It's such a good stage name. That dude's awesome. Oh man, guys, I think that's the end of it. That was awesome. Yeah, so that's the last one. I was planning on streaming on Twitch after this, but I think I don't think I'm in a good headspace to play some video games on there right now. I'm probably just gonna lay in bed and play Disney Dreamlight Valley. That was amazing. Yeah, that was really good. Which sucks because I was really excited to play some indie horror games, but yeah, I'd rather be in a better headspace. Yeah, I'd rather be in a better headspace to do that. So we'll wait. We'll do. It was a great yeah. I thought it was gonna be over by like 6 p.m. Because I think the Devolver one last time was actually longer, but they also had more games on it, like way more games on it. This one was like based on the one game, which looked cool. Understandable, yeah. But I am popping back on here tomorrow, and it's 9 a.m. Pacific time. That would be 12 noon Eastern time. I had a lot of fun with you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you all so much. Sorry about getting a little emotional in the middle, but yeah, it really sucks losing a pet, especially one that you've had for so long. She was getting really close to turning 20 years old, and she had to be put down today. But yeah, it's a lot of good games coming out. I'm really excited for it. But yeah, so tomorrow 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. We should be checking out some more. There's gonna be a ton of indie panels tomorrow. So I'm for sure gonna be here for that. Because I think we need to support indie devs more. They need to put a spotlight on that people can make good games, even with small teams, and still make them affordable for people. Because right now, the gaming industry has been kind of crazy with the pricing. Like, they're trying to raise them to $80, $90, $100. That's a lot. And a lot of these indie games, even like big games like Clair Obscura, like, look at it. It's gonna hit Game of the Year, and that it wasn't $70. It wasn't $70 at all. What's the exact price on? Hold up, $50. It's $50. It's not even the old standard $60. It's $50. And yeah, they got that passion. Love indie devs, and that's exactly why I'm gonna make it tomorrow, and we can watch it together, because I want to support all these amazing creators that are making these like new iconic games and still making it affordable. And they're such small teams, so you know they put in the hours. C33 is the best game this year. I have to play it. I think it was only 40. Caught up. Let's go. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch those with you guys tomorrow. I'm excited. Hopefully we can get some more good games. I'm really hoping there's gonna be like a horror showcase. I don't know which slot it would be in, but I would love to see like an indie horror showcase, because like last year, Blumhouse came out, said they're gonna start producing horror games. And they only showed like the one. They showed like a couple, but I haven't really heard any of them come out yet, because I've been keeping an eye. I'd like for them to. Oh, they have 7 games out here now. Oh, let's go. Yeah, Fear the Spotlight's the one. It did finally come out October. The Simulation. Okay, they do have a few upcoming. Yeah, it is. It's they flash a 9 on it. Because what they usually do, they don't put it in the name. They don't like numbering the name. They stopped doing it after 7. So they put the actual number inside the font. Yeah. So I think they hid the 9 in the font for Requiem. I think the Q in Requiem is supposed to look like a 9. The trailer's on Disney. Yeah, that new Resident Evil. Can we watch that trailer again before I go, actually? Because... Did you put it in video game? Yeah, okay. No, let's watch this again. I kind of want to see a little more. You want to see it again? Okay, sweet. Let's watch it again.
Sir.
I was trying to see what the Wanted Fugitive said. Cause like I wonder if they have some Resident Evil characters hidden in there.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Coming.
Yeah. But like, so Okay, hold on. We'll discuss it after. Sorry.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I thought you meant her. I was like, it is.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Her hair's very
Remember
cute.
Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
What is this? Hey! Help!
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one.
How dare you?
Miss Ashcroft.
It looks so good. It looks so good.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Stay away from that!
How could you? RE9. Oh, maybe they. Oh no, yeah, the Q keeps switching into a 9. Okay. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah, like so. I wonder how long it is after they destroyed Raccoon City that this is based off of. Well, because yeah, obviously they go back. I don't even know what I did. I think it was the Pyramid Head comment. How could you? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I wonder how, because it looks like it's been abandoned for a while. Raccoon City. She's not Veronica, so I wonder what power she got from her dad's research. Yeah. Which one were the Ashcrofts in again? Some of them start blending in. Into wait. No, that was Birkin. Sherry Birkin? I think that was yeah. Okay, hold on. So Alyssa Ashcroft, she was also a reporter. They traveled into the Arklay Mountains to investigate rumors a pharmaceutical company was bribing a hospital into illegally testing drugs on patients. Which Arklay is where Spencer Mansion was located in Resident Evil 1. During this investigation, Kurt was attacked and partially eaten by Dorothy Lester, a hospital patient who had mutated after exposure to TJCCC203. To cover up the incident, Dr. Greg Mueller, an Umbrella researcher linked to the trial, I think this is her mom, Alyssa Ashcroft, right? Oh yeah, she does show up at 6. 3? She was a staff reporter and wrote an article on October 31st. Discovery of a man's body in the Ames River. In 1998, she had switched over to Daily Raccoon and begun writing for them. One of her articles appeared in the September 9th issue, which covered the robbery of McLeod's. After Raccoon City, she quickly wrote of her experiences in the city in an attempt to destroy Umbrella with an article titled, "What is a BOW? Blowing the lid off this horrifying secret project." This article was dismissed as fantastical by the U.S. government. However, which instead made plans to cover up the existence of BOWs for their own ends. In 2016, Ashcroft wrote an article for the Dulvie Daily, a local newspaper based on Dulvie Parish, Louisiana, discussing the mysterious disappearances in the town over the previous 2 years. Alyssa met her end during her investigation of the Wrenwood Hotel. Her daughter, Grace, eventually became an FBI agent and sought the truth of her death. Yeah, honestly, no, like, the Resident Evil games have so much. She's from Outbreak. She's from Outbreak. She's like it has files. There's a character selection screen. And then they had another newspaper article show up from her in Resident Evil 7. Code Veronica's the Ashcroft family, if I recall. I might be wrong. No, it's saying Alyssa was a reporter. And then Grace, after she was killed in this hotel, Grace became an FBI agent to try to find. Beast power was insane. But yeah, apparently a lot of these are sources from Outbreak. It's the Ashford family in Code Veronica. Okay, a lot of these names sound really familiar. Honestly, like I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say she was a reporter from Outbreak. And yeah. Yep, a lot of it's from file number 2. Actually, I think all of them's from file number 2. Is she a playable character in it? Yeah, right? First appearance. No, yeah, first appearance Outbreak. God, that's... What is ReZero? Definitely, if you're wanting to play them in timeline order, definitely play that before 1. Or you can do 1 and then play 0. Basically, 1 and 0 are within the same timeline-ish. It shows like when Rebecca Chambers shows up at the Spencer Mansion. So it's basically the game that's leading her to get to the Spencer Mansion. For 1. That's one Nitzo and I have been saying for a long time we'd love to see a remake or something of, is Outbreak. Can you imagine if they did Outbreak again with our actual online capabilities now? Because trying to get online on a PS2 sucked. Don't feel attacked, Rambo. Rambo. Sorry, I was still blabbing. I'm so sorry. Rambo. Come back. She was the only one who got a lockpick, if I recall. Outbreak back in the day was held. Yeah. I think I played that solo most of the time. Distant sent pictures of Kojima. I'm still here. I'm trolling. Oh, dang. I was like, no, Rambo. We were joking. I had to play it solo. Yeah, I played it solo because I don't think you could. Did it have 2-player like couch co-op? I'm trying to remember if I got to play with my sister a bit. No, I don't think so. I think it was like strictly online, and it was only 1 player because it was really. Rambo TOS. What? Man, I'm excited. All right, friends. Man, Resident Evil 9 looks so good. Sorry. I know this was like, we had a bunch of game announcements, but like, I think Resident Evil 9 was the most hype one. I'm just saying. The online orders are only are single. Okay, so look at these pictures on live stream. What pictures? Did you? Oh, the Hideo Kojima. Oh, I see. It's too late. It's too late. You should. Resident Evil, it paved the way for zombie games. Like, I feel there were zombie games before Resident Evil, but I feel Resident Evil really streamlined zombies. Them and George A. Romero, obviously, but I think didn't Resident Evil start because they were inspired by Romero? I don't remember. I think so. No goon over poor Kojima. Yeah, Resident Evil 5 was the only one you could play on the same TV. Yeah, I think you're right. And 6 maybe, right? Because 6 I think had... No, 6 didn't have multiplayer at all, did it? I don't remember. I played that solo, so I don't remember. 6 was co-op? It was? Okay. Yeah, because it kind of felt like... Okay. Yeah, because it did... A lot of it did feel like Resident Evil 5. So I was like, did it have co-op? I'm pretty... Okay. It was terrible, but I played some of 6 on... Really? I need to... I've been really wanting to go through all the Resident Evil games again. I especially wanted to do it for Halloween. I've been saying this for years though. Like I would love to do a run through of all of them like on October. Maybe we will this year. Especially with this 9 hype. It'd be good because then February... Actually, I should start in October and then go until we play through all of them. Honestly, I should. Just because 9's going to be coming out. Do them with me, but not on stream. Wait, 6? Why? Because you'd scream? Yeah, 6 was co-op, but I don't think you could play 2-player from the same... Oh, the movement was awful. It was. I'm gonna say this right now. 5 and 6 were not my favorite. But 6, I did... Like, the only one I played through was the one that I heard was the actual good story, was the Leon. Oops. Yeah? You know, I'm pretty sure I have multiple copies of each Resident Evil. The problem is figuring out if I want to do OG Resident Evil 1, which is my favorite Resident Evil in all the Resident Evils, or do I want to do remake, or do I want to do Resident Evil original and then do the remake? I know 5 and 6 were not. Yeah, so this is Capcom, all right? Capcom, there was an age for Capcom that everything they made like was just absolute gold, everything. And then the era of Resident Evil 5 and 6 came out. And I think it's because of how well Resident Evil 4 did that they were like, look, people don't like the fixed camera angles. They don't like the horror as much as the action. Because Resident Evil 4, I feel like was like it had that blend of horror, but I feel like it was way more action-y. I think because of the amount of support 4 got, they decided, why don't we make one that's even more action-y? And then 5 was born, and then nobody liked 5. And then 6 was born, and I like the Leon Kennedy story was kind of going back to its roots, but it was still like, you know, not there. But then Capcom finally came back, and back to gold games. Back to gold games, right? Shiva was programmed with C-. I played all of it. It's so fucking bad. But yeah, skip 6, please. I might not just cause like to get all the story, you know? Cause like if I play through all the Resident Evils, it's cause I want to go through the whole story again, and I will play the other 2 stories that I didn't do for 6. Just to say I did it. But then like, do I bring in the side games too? I know I can't do I don't think there's a way to get Outbreak, right? I don't think there's a way to get Umbrella Chronicles anymore unless I have a Wii, right? Then there's Code Veronica, which actually I think that's a must. I think Code Veronica's a must if we play through all the Resident Evil games. Like I know that's a side game, but like it's a good one, you know? It's a good one. Yeah, I remember how wooden the moment was. I don't have any. I'll have to look at them. I'll try it. What were the other side ones? Oh, there was that. Oh, it was not great. What was it called? It was like Raccoon City Op. There were a couple multiplayer ones that came out, and I was like, huh? Oh, no, it wasn't Outbreak. Okay, let me just pull up a list of Resident Evil games. Hold on. Oh yeah, there was Resident Evil Resistance. That was the multiplayer that came with 3, right? That's no. Umbrella Corps was the other multiplayer. I tried it. I gave it a good old college try. It was not great. Operation Raccoon City. Well, that was the one I was thinking of. I played that a bit on 360. When did that come out? 2012? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's 13 years old already. It's more story of Claire and Chris. Exactly. We love Claire and Chris. We can ignore the majority of the time. Yeah, my main issues with 5 was the ending, having to spam the button to punch that damn boulder. Yeah, Operation Raccoon City. That was another multiplayer one that I played a bit. It was not great either. We did Revelations already a couple years ago, was it? The shitty FPS, yes. It wasn't first person though. I think it was over the shoulder. Or was it FPS? I don't remember. It was shitty though. It was. Now, it was more of what if storyline. Resistance was the 4v. Yeah, it was like the... Yeah. Yeah. That one... That was the one you kept winning, right? Because it was like super unbalanced too, wasn't it? Yeah, so I think when we do a Resident Evil playthrough, it'll be the main lines plus their DLC, because Resident Evil 8 had amazing DLC. Actually, 7 did too, the banned footage one. All right, I'm sorry. I could talk about this all day. I absolutely love Resident Evil. I almost said Raccoon City. No, they're great. They aim for Dead by Daylight and hit on and hit on like a butt. Oh yeah. It was the ice storm. Yeah, that's what I think. I think Dead by Daylight was getting huge at the time, and they were like, let's make our own Dead by Daylight. It was over the shoulder arcades. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to remember how the gameplay was. I could specifically remember how some of the maps looked in Raccoon City. That one we mentioned. I already forgot the name again. It's really Operation Raccoon City. Sorry. It really wasn't worth it. Like, I'm glad I played it just to say I played it, but that's literally as far as it goes. If you get survivors, who know that they're doing, I cannot stop them from winning at all. Oh, if you get survivors, yeah. Oh, I see. Like, if the survivors are really good. If like 2 of the survivors knew what to do, is impossible. Oh, really? That's silly. Usually it's the killers that have advantage. I still enjoyed it. Yeah, I played it a little bit. It was okay. A lot of these Resident Evil multiplayer games, I play just to say I played it. I don't really expect them to be very good. Cause I don't know. Resident Evil games, they're better for the survival horror single player elements, you know? Oh man, I'm so glad that they start going the direction that 7 and 8 were, cause man, it's amazing to see Resident Evil in that way. And the remakes. I know some people didn't like the remakes because they changed a little too much, but I love the gameplay, how they made Resident Evil 2 and 3 look in the remakes. I love the originals, but I would love, like, after playing 2 and 3, I would love to see them remake Resident Evil 1 a second time and actually do it like that. Because, like, the Resident Evil 1 remake was still, like, the fixed camera angles, like the OGs. I watched a playthrough of Village. It was really good. Yeah. Village is... Oof, it's fantastic. Only 3 was not that good, but it's because they cut, like, half the game. Yeah. I feel like it did kind of make the story a little more easy to follow, though, for sure. Because when I played them as a kid, like, I didn't really know like too much story, but then I was a kid. I was just like, zombies! No! They removed so much from the OG. Yeah, it's very pretty, and the gameplay was fun. I do not like how they, like, you literally have to play on assisted if you want them to be actual, like, zombies, where it's like, oh, headshots kill. Or most, because, like, if you play them on anything but, like, the assisted mode, which is crazy, because assisted is, like, the hand-holdy mode. Those zombies are such bullet sponges, and then they don't give you enough ammo. It's like, how do I, for someone who misses so many shots, this is terrible. But that made the game be what it was. All right, friends. I'm sorry. I've been yapping now. Okay. So, I'll make a post in the Discord as well that I'm not going to be continuing streaming, just so I can have a little bit of rest. There's a solution for that. Oh yeah. Get good. Oh, okay. I knew it. See, 2 good. I knew it. I knew you guys too well. But yeah, okay, our friends, everybody who hung out with me, thank you guys so much for watching the Summer Game Fest with me. It was a really awesome day 1. I'm excited to watch some more day 2 with you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. That's very early, so I don't blame you if you want to stay sleeping. I'm probably gonna be in my PJs while we're doing it, but I'm excited to watch some more Summer Game Fest with you guys. All right. Everyone who hung out, thank you so much for being here with me. To everyone who lurked, thank you so much for being here. Love you, lurkers. All right. You guys have a fantastic night. And I know this wasn't Twitch. All of you are normally watching from Twitch. And I know YouTube Live can kind of be a pain in the butt sometimes. But seriously, thank you guys so much for sticking it out. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you guys. All right. See y'all later. Good night. Drink water. Goodbye. Goodbye.